every night is like a daze. But oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. Oh, every night is like a daze. But all I feel embrace is I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. Yeah, I'm feeling stuck, maybe out of luck. I'm falling in and out of time. I hope that you come home, please pick up the phone. I need to know if you are fine. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. Oh, every night is like a daze. But all I feel embrace, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken.
We wait for the monsoon. The perfect storm will come soon. The water is rising higher as we turn towards the sky. Naked and breathing, your mouth so close, I feel it. And gravity is pulling me again towards the center now. Let the rain fall, come falling down. I just wanna know I can trust you now. 'Cause some things are bigger than all perfect storm will come soon, and gravity is pulling me towards the center now. Some things are bigger than all those dreams that sleep inside your finger. On my trigger, waiting for a sign. 'Cause some things are bigger than all those dreams that sleep inside your finger. On my trigger, waiting for a sign. We let the sky, let the sky fall. Let the sky fall. Let the sky You and I till the end, don't need to pretend. Again and again, we'll stick together. Everything is alright with you by my side. We won't say goodbye, we'll stick together. Stick together. I can pick you up when you're heading down. When it all just sucks, I'll be your Charlie Brown. You can make me laugh when I wanna cry. In a world gone mad, we're on an all-time high, and it wouldn't be the same without you. We have yet so many stupid things to do. You're the only thing I'm holding on to. Anywhere and anything, I'll be there. You and I till the end, don't need to pretend. Again and again, we'll stick together. Everything is alright with you by my side. We won't say goodbye, we'll stick together.
Hey, yo, how's everyone doing today? Crosby over here, or Kryptonite, whatever you want to call me. I got my dude Jake right over here. This way, actually. Say what's up, dude.
Doing great.
Awesome.
What are you guys doing here in the chat? Music
Yes.
still
No, so everything's good on our ends over here. Everything should be good on, I guess, YouTube and everything too. Just let us know if anything's off, if the audio volumes is a little off. Let us know. But everything should be good. Jake's voice should be good. Mine should be good. But yeah, welcome everybody to the Forward Assault Art of Warfare Finals. We got D2R today, Mystic and Gankstars going head-to-head in a best-of-5 matchup today, and they're going to be playing for a whole bunch of cash prize, just over 1,400, I do believe, last I checked, 120,000 in-game gold currency, and all the fame, the glory, and a whole bunch of clout, basically. Exactly. Yo, Virus, what's up? How you doing there? Noe, Mode, Koa, Nice, Winter Tech Gaming, what's up? Exo, Extra, yo, what's up, my dude? Extra, I haven't seen you in a while, man. How's it going? What's up? Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. And I mean, oh, I see Gankstars in there. I see Judgment. What's up, man? How you doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy. Brian, how you doing? Just wanted to say everybody is awesome, and we love your faces, and thank you for being here today with us. All right, Jake's mic should be better now. There we go.
Yeah, I just turned my gain up a little bit too, so it should be good.
Awesome.
It is better, guys. We'll get that, of course, fixed. There is about a 55-second delay on the stream, so anything you type in the comment section, there will be a 55-second delay. So we are seeing it, but you're going to have to wait like 55 seconds, of course, to go ahead and fix that.
Yes,
no bar, it's gone. Speedy AK, we got the mic being fixed right now. You already know, guys. You already know we're gonna get that fixed. And it is a best out of 5, correct? You know, so you do have the potential chance of having up to 5 matches, at least 3 matches taking place, but up to 5. We're really interested to see how this goes. D2R versus GS. It is going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be really, really crazy, especially what happened last week. You know, D2R struggled against Nemesis to start out
just a little bit, right?
And they ended up coming back. You know, they had a sub come in. Gramps came
in.
So
all the difference.
Motivational speech we had came in, and they've been having a last match a flawless victory over Team Nemesis. I believe it was on Streets. GS performed very, very well versus their opponent 1X. Overall, I think it's gonna be a really, really fun set of matches we have coming up. Waiting for all the players to join up here. Only missing one here on one side, and they should be in here right now. Guys, Mike, we should be catching up here in about 55 seconds. So Mike should be good. If you need us to boost the mic again, we can definitely do that. I'm gonna turn my gain up a little bit more, but if we need to turn it up more, just let me know. Yeah, Car's gonna increase it some more.
Yes, indeed.
We'll get this up a little bit low. I guess Discord. We had Discord just do a couple weird things before we start streaming. So, of course, it's Discord and in combination with OBS. So we're gonna get the mic a little bit louder, but you know it's fine because we just have a few more minutes before the match starts. I'm gonna let Crosby do most of the talking until we get get the mic definitely fixed.
Yes, indeed. Gonna go ahead and take a look at the stats comparison between these two teams. We got D2R Mystic right now and Gankstars. As you can see right now, the match ratio for Gankstars is 3.82 comparison to D2R Mystic, which is 3.73. So just over a little bit more than those, D2R Mystic is Gankstars, ever so slightly. Round ratio is 1.79 for Gankstars and 1.76 for D2R Mystic. So again, very, very close neck and neck. KD wise, we got 1.44 for Gankstars and D2R Mystic is at 1.33. So again, very, very close, but Gankstars edging out just a tiny bit. But where it all matters is the points. Gankstars trailing ever so slightly to D2R Mystic. D2R Mystic has 3,189 points to Gankstars 2,932 points. And as you can tell right here by the best player in terms of points, General Gore for the side of Gankstars with 2,884 points, followed by Gramps on the D2R Mystic side, 2,753 points. So very, very close matches should be ahead of us. And I'm really, really excited to see these two teams go head to head in a best of 5. Taking a look at the bracket over here to see how we got into this kind of last stand over here, if you will, in the Art of Warfare finals. So we had Team Syndicate versus Team Winx, and that was a match that definitely should have favored Team Syndicate purely based on stats. But like we say over here, Jake and I, stats don't always, tell the full story. Winx is able to just ever so slightly make it out of into the next round rather, and then just underneath them we had Gankstars and Rise, and that to be honest wasn't much of a competition. Gankstars just kind of Gankstars their way into the next round right there. And Winx tried, but they could not make it. And they just, unfortunately for them, could not make it into the finals. But Gankstars, of course, did indeed. And on the other side of the bracket, we got D2R Mystic and XXIV. XXIV put up a good fight, but unfortunately for them, not able to do too much to advance. D2R Mystic did advance, and just under them, we had Nemesis and Patriot. And that one was quite close. And then Patriot just, I don't know, I think they just ran out of steam. That's basically all I can remember from that matchup. They ran out of steam. Nemesis was the better team overall, and they advanced versus D2R Mystic, and D2R Mystic struggled, like Jake was saying. They struggled a little bit. Nemesis definitely gave them a good fight, but it was essentially lights out when Gramps subbed in for the D2R Mystic roster. The incredible speech that Gramps must have given was absolutely like game changing. They ended up coming back, I believe it was like 6 or 7 rounds to take the W on both maps. They went to map 3, so that's something that we don't typically see going to map 3, because of course it's a best of 3. But this bracket right now brings us all the way to Gankstars versus D2R Mystic in a best of 5 clash, and the match should be good to go fairly soon. We do appreciate each and every one of you, tuning in and watching with us, and hopefully you enjoy. And don't forget, we got the gold giveaways going on today after each and every single matchup, so that's gonna be super duper awesome. And
Definitely.
yeah. And then real quick,
We're gonna get the mic fixed, guys. We apologize about that.
yes,
For whatever
indeed.
reason, Discord giving us a little bit of a trouble here.
So real quick over here, taking a look at the points of development of the Art of Warfare tournament. Both teams starting off strong, going down just a little bit on the side of Gankstars, but then evening up a little bit, and then just over the 1200 mark, and then just kind of evening out right there. The D2R Mystic roster, a little bit of a slower, or a little bit of a quicker incline actually, and then kind of evening out, taking a little bit of a dip, and then going just a little bit up and above the Gankstars points. And that's basically how we've gotten to this this finals right now, Jake. Yes, indeed.
Do you want to check Discord quickly?
Yes.
We're getting the match prepared, guys. It should be ready here in just a moment.
Interestingly enough, right here, let's take a look at the stats one more time. Just leave that on the screen a little bit so you guys can kind of take that all in, and including the graph down at the bottom. It's, all over the place, but fairly steady for both teams. And yeah, I think we should be good to go in a little bit over here, folks. Sorry for the delays. We just got to figure out a few things over here on our side of things with the teams, just to make sure everyone's on their correct teams and making sure everyone's on the actual team, or in-game rather. So just yeah, let us know, chat, in the the chat below rather, who you think is gonna win and who you think will win and by how much. So if it's 3-1, or what you think the round count will be at the end of the match, the first match, and then like who will take the series and then the championship. Let us know, chat. We are very interested to see kind of what your opinion is. Correct. Yo, Vane, how you doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, May? How you doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy. I know I definitely will enjoy today. It's definitely shaping up to be a very competitive match today.
Definitely.
Almost good to go over here, folks. Sorry for the delays again. Just gonna take a look right over here at some awesome new products that G Fuel is gonna be launching very, very soon. You can get your own G Fuel cans very, very shortly, and they're awesome cans that they have the fizziness to them with the same G Fuel taste and performance, energy performing factors. And, you just really need a kick sometimes in the butt to get going or get moving. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of G Fuel in your life. And then right over here, taking a look at the bracket one more time. Both teams definitely have earned their way up into the ladder of, the Art of Warfare. Gankstars versus D2R Mystic. Best of 5 coming up shortly. Again, thank you for your patience. Should be good to go momentarily. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Yo, Burger King Wi-Fi, what's up? How's it going? What's up? Taking a look again over here at the points, you can see they're quite similar, and then there's a big gap over here towards
Matches live.
Actually, okay, hold on. We're going right now to the matchup over here, and we're gonna have Gankstars starting off on T side.
It's not live. One player crash when we reset this.
Okay, here we go again. Bringing my face over here in, and yeah. How's it going, everybody? Sammy the Blue Crosby. Kinda, what's up? Trigger, what's up? Surge, what's up? OP Nab. Oh, 100% OP Nab. Slap that like button. That's right. Go ahead and share the stream out with all your friends and everyone you know, please and thank you. We would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves. I know Jake and I are definitely poised to take advantage of this best of 5 and absolutely rock the casting, if you will. Hopefully we'll have that up and running in a second over here as the match gets started soon.
If we just have one more player who needs to rejoin.
Yes, indeed. Real quick, we'll be right back after this quick message from our sponsors.
Do way better. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you?
Morning.
Come on, try.
G Fuel Energy Christmas. Energy that pops.
Yo, we are back over here, everybody. I think we got everything sorted.
Hopefully we're gonna find out here in a second.
Yes, indeed. Apologies. I don't know what's going on over here. Everything was good and dandy beforehand. We should be good now. Apologies, like I said again, but we should be good. Going to be joining up the match over here in a second. Just gotta look at the info. All right. FN, there we go. Potatoes. Look at my mottos. All right. I think we should be good now. Just testing out Jake real quick. Maybe
Yeah, we
should
just
be
want to
good
make sure
now.
my mic is okay. I'm hoping it really is.
Yes, there we go.
Waiting for this. This is what the delay of the stream always is interesting.
Yeah.
Because you gotta wait for it to catch up for yourself.
Jeez, Canna, I don't think that's a I don't think that's a flavor you can do, dude. That's it's a def no. That's a def no. Hey, what's up, man? Yo, Alex Kazam in the house. What's up, man? How you doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in. And yes, sir, indeed, we are live. Alrighty, we're gonna switch over to the gameplay. We should be good to go. Gankstars over here, starting on the T side. This is a best of 5 of the Art of Warfare tournament in partnership with Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula. This is round number 1 we got going on right now, and Leonardo starting off getting a first blood on example. And we're going to take a look at Richard right here. It does look as if they're just kind of turtling a little bit in a group of 2 or 3, peeking out towards mid ever so slightly. Richard seems to just kind of be fidgeting with his pistol.
Looks like my mic is better.
Awesome. All right. Pushing out towards the B hut is 3 of the Gankstars members. We got Kuza over here playing the solo on A. Excellent. Oh, actually gets a hit marker right there, giving some information to his teammates. General trades out Gramps right there, making it a 3v3. Just over a minute left. Bomb is down on the B bomb site. Whew, some nice shots by Silent right there. Not able to get the kill, I believe, but definitely putting in some shots, helping his teammates out. And it seems to me as if Gankstars have gotten themselves in a little bit of a pickle over here with Equilibrium and company. General Gore at 21 HP, bomb down B long, and everyone's staring down the barrel at these 2 Gankstars players. They're opting to maybe just kind of do-si-do and hopefully try and get this round win. But unfortunately for them, it looks like they will possibly just chalk this up, or General Gore might try and do a kind of different type of play over here, going all the way around as one player distracts for him. And it should be good and done this time around. It does look like that's exactly what's going to go on right there. And Genagor does indeed fall. 9 seconds left. There's no real reason for anything to go down over here except Equilibrium taking the L right there. This is right now match number 1, map number 1, and round number 1 going up right now in favor of D2R Mystic.
First point on the board for D2R Mystic. One of that pistol round is huge. Gonna get that extra cash into your bank accounts. Gonna buy the weapons you want, and of course put an extra point on the board early on. Really, what you're gonna see here is GS gonna play smart. They're not gonna buy any fouls or probably any SMGs. Roll with pistols as well. Go ahead and take the loss here in the second round, and potentially take the loss in the third round. But go ahead and build that cash situation. Their cash a little bit up, and then you're gonna see them start coming back probably around number 4. Typically, how it goes down. You see Richard rocking pistol right now. Most of the GS players are rocking just the regular old pistol, and again, that's probably what they're gonna be doing here. Example has opted to pull out the Tech 9. Just a little bit of cash spending, not much. Everybody taking their time right now, feeling each other out, seeing where they're gonna go. T's are definitely hanging over towards this B site, but they are still poised to push over towards that A site if need be. Look, much as he's a player, Richard is going to find silence there with that frag grenade. Equilibrium comes out swinging hard. The GS players are coming out with their pistols and getting the headshots. They might actually end up taking this round. Only 2 players up here on the CT side. The bomb has been planted. Roles have been switched up. CT's now on the offensive. Example, playing it very slowly right here by the CT double doors. CTs have yet to start the rotation over towards B. Still hanging inside of the palace side. Gramps looking down to see if he can see anybody. Hasn't seen anybody across their balcony. Does, I believe, hear a player right below him. He's about to drop down. He's waiting for him to slowly come up behind him. At this point, it looks like the CTs are just going to try to save. It's going to explode. They're not going to try to retake the site. Gramps, gotta be careful. Bruno also has to be careful. That bomb has gone off. Gramps is going to go down. Bruno is going to escape there with his life.
All tied up, 1-1.
All tied up here, 1-1.
Yes, indeed. And if you take a look at the scoreboard real quick, Kuza leading the pack on his side for D2R Mystic, 2-0. On the other side of things, we got Equilibrium at 2-1. So definitely very close in terms of KD for both teams right now. Gramps, a little bit of an uncharacteristic start, 0-2, but of course, that's nothing new for the veteran player. Veteran players actually all across the board for both teams. And we're going to take a look over here at Kuza, who's just kind of watching the cross from CT spawn. Getting tagged up, actually, trying to tag someone up mid. Not able to work out in his favor. He's just going to kind of do over there towards the A-bomb site. Richard and crew are on the B-bomb site, or actually rather pushing up towards it. They are in the middle over here, trying to see if they can push up. There's actually one player on the right. They're going to spot him, or are they just going to make sure that they're going to be able to push up? I don't know over here. General Gorgash actually gets Gramps, and Equilibrium takes out Luke Monsters, making it a 1v3 as a whole flurry of kills go down in the kill feed. And this is very, very opportunistic for the Gankstars roster, as Kuza is left in a 1v3 right now with 84 HP to his name. This is going to be incredibly tough, and it is indeed tough. Not able to do anything right there. He was just trying to save. Unfortunately for him, not able to save. But it seems as if, you know, Gankstars have found their footing. Round number 2, of course. So, you know, 5-1 General Gore. He's definitely putting in some work. We're going to have to wait and see if that is the case for the next few rounds.
You know, it's interesting to think about last week. GS started out very, very strong, won their matches, really put a whooping on WinX. But D2R did struggle for their first few rounds. They took a little while to get warmed up. It sounds like they were half asleep. Maybe didn't, you know, should have gone for 2 shakers of G Fuel instead of 1. But, you know, it's kind of looking, again, early on here, we're only in round number 4, but it's kind of looking that's a little way it's going to be. GS is playing a little better here to start off with. D2R is not playing as well as you've typically seen D2R in the past. Maybe just need a little while to wake up. You definitely cannot count them out, is what I'm trying to say, but it kind of matches up to the way last week's matches did go. They were struggling to begin with, but ended up coming back, where GS came out and was just, they practiced and they were ready to go. As it shows right here, as example, doubles up there with his foul, taking out Silence and Luck Monsters. They're leading by 2 now as we move into round number 5. And this is where I thought you'd see GS get their first point on the board. You typically have the, you know, one team win the pistol match that first round, or the, you know, the pistol match on the flip, or the first round of the match start, and then they're going to take the next typically 2 to 3 rounds, and then it's that match 4 point where it's going to be 3-1, where the team that has typically lost that first round is going to put their first point on the board. It's completely different though. They've lost that first match, they've lost the pistol round to D2R, and they've won the 3 matches after that. And thus far, looking poised to take this next round. You're looking at the cash situation with these D2R players, and they're definitely struggling. 1,200 in a bank, only able to buy a Tech 9 if you're looking at Silent, and a couple other players in very, very similar positions here on the D2R side, where GS plenty of cash built up in the bank accounts and got some good weapons out. And I would not be surprised if you see them put at least another point, probably 2 up on the board before you can really see D2R get some good weapons to start combating this team.
Yes, indeed, Jake. Right now, starting off this round, just getting a little bit into this round, actually, is a 4v5 situation. And it seems to me as if Gankstars have a little bit of an advantage here. Actually, 2 big advantages. One, the A set is basically completely uncontested. Actually, it is completely uncontested. And then they're actually up by a player, so they have the site control. Bombs should be going down right now. And they have the player advantage. This player over here is actually, let me see who it is. It seems to be Richard, who has actually bamboozled the entirety of the D2R Mystic roster, but Graham's pulling up a huge 2-piece right there, going X23 on them and making it a little bit more opportunistic for them. 4v3, as Richard is still playing their lurker role towards mid-area. Equilibrium and Richard are actually able to take out Leonardo. 3v2. Bomb is going to be... Is it going to get defused? No, it's not, as Richard and Example get 3 of their own right there, and that was a fantastic round right there from Gankstars through and through. The amount of bamboozleness right there that Richard and crew were able to pull off and over D2R Mystic, and the site, you know, retake after they had lost it, was phenomenal. Very, very, very good round from there, from them rather. And interestingly enough, I think they're... oh, never mind. I thought they were going to try and do the same thing. We got Chris just kind of staring up over here, waiting for the nade spots, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. Trying to get some information. Does actually get a kill on Silent. Chris, my dude, with the nade spots, finessed. And that actually does end up getting him tagged up just a little bit as he does push up into the smoke of the B long hut. He is trying to push up with a teammate right there, though, and he does put down some shots, and Gore and Chris take out Look Monsters, making it a 3v5, as this B-bomb site has been completely busted wide open for this Gankstars roster, as Chris gets another person right there. Gramps falls with the headshot foul, and it seems to me as right now this round should be set in stone for the Gankstars roster, as, let me see over here, Kuza yet again left alone in a 1v4, not 1v3 this time, 1v4. 4. And he is going to be just saving as he has 0 cash and an AK-47 in his hands. But Gore is going to try and come behind him and get him and do him dirty. But he's going to check his corner. He doesn't actually check his corner. And Kuza finds a kill on Gore. So definitely able to make the most of that save. I don't know what that utility usage there was at the end. But well played for the side of Gankstars, winning that round. But of course, Kuza doing the dirty business right there and taking out General Gore and was able to save his weapon. Right now, 1-5 is the round count in favor of Gankstars.
Example, just setting an excellent example here for his team, leading 7-1, an amazing KD here in a finals match between a team like Destined to Rise. Top player over here is Leonardo for a D2R, struggling 3-6. Kuza, Ray Blum, or Bruno right there at 3-3. Second best player on the side of GS on the scoreboard, that will be General Rigor at 6-4. KD's definitely a lot different between both of these teams. And look at the pings. Pings are typically better on the side of the D2R versus GS, but GS is having no issues playing at all. Bruno's going to be first to fight. They're finding General Girl coming outside the palace. CTs are stacking up over on this B side. As it appears no more T's will be pushing out towards the A side. Preston squad right up here looking to push towards that B storage mark. We're about to hit that 1 minute 15 mark. He's going to pull out his grenade. Thinks about throwing it right out here towards storage. He does. Throws through storage out back towards deck. Also frag grenade going to land back there. Typically he's going to find one tag at least. He's actually not going to find anybody. About a minute here now on the clock. Chris taking his time. Sees a player through the smoke. Trying to tag him down as Leonardo. It's a 4v4 even up here on the body count board. Equilibrium going for that bomb plant. Hasn't seen the player back here on his right. He's going to get dropped by Richard A behind him, but there's a shots coming through the smoke. Luck Monster's going to double up there with the foul, find Equilibrium and Richard respectively.
1v1.
Bruno's going to find Chris coming to the door. Example, quickly going to put Bruno down before he can do anything else. It's a 1 versus 1, 12 HP on the hand of Example versus Luke Monsters right here.
Yo.
This should be a round you take if you're Luck Monsters.
That was so freaking close. Luke Monster's not able to do it. Example, 12 HP, pulls out the clutch kill on Luke Monsters with the headshot foul. Oh my goodness, Example, that was your round to lose, but my dude, you clutched up right there, giving Gankstars another round over D2R Mystic. 6-1 right now is the round count. Can D2R Mystic turn it around and start to rev up their engines and potentially get this next round win? We're going to have to wait and see here, folks.
There's no excuse for you losing that.
No, there really isn't. 12 HP?
None at all. The player's at 12 HP. You're at 100. You got plenty of ammo. You should be able to control it, recoil, and put him down on the ground. You had a couple opportunities to do that. You missed it. I don't know what you're thinking. You're in a finals match. You don't look warmed up at all. You're a little nervous, but you have experience here. Example is just on a roll right now. Gonna humiliate Gramps back here by frag, and he's also gonna find Bruno back there on top of the A site with the foul, man. This guy is on a roll. He's on a mission. Don't get in his way. He's gonna put you down on the ground. Gore also gonna find a player with the frag grenade. First player gonna be Monsters dropping Equilibrium engine or Gore gonna try to even up this body count board. It's a 1 versus 3 here. It's all up to Luke Monsters with 100 HP in his health slot. We'll see what he can do with it. A minute 7 to work with. Bomb is down here. Storage. You see 1 T player about to move into the B storage. Another one coming up through deck. He's gonna easily get 2 kills here if he plays his right. It might get pinched if he doesn't look to his right side. He's gonna look to his right.
Oh, the turn!
Flick is gonna find Richard, pops and drops him. They're gonna make a rotation towards the A side. He's got 11 health in his bank right now. He's gonna have to play this very carefully. Playing it smartly. He's not gonna move out too quickly because they could be potentially watching through deck. We do have Chris over here gonna start planting that bomb. It's gonna be Example waiting for him to come around right here on this elbow side. Chris, a lot of health, but you're going up against Example. He does have 10 HP. One less than you do, but Example shots have been on. But Luck Monster is definitely going to want some revenge for that last round. He hears him coming up on his right side. He's going to quick drop shot, and that's going to be all he wrote right there. Example helping his team out. I think that was 3 players on the DTR side. He got killed. He killed that round. Got put down on the ground. 7-1. 7-1 is the round count right now. They lead by 6, and GS is looking almost unstoppable at this point. Again, looking at last round though, or last week's, first couple matches, D2R struggled a lot. They struggled a lot those first couple matches, but they began to come back, work better as a team. So really, I think you gotta, you kind of can see that right now. It's a lot of deja vu compared to looking at last week. Got to give them till maybe next couple matches, see if they can start getting back into the groove they typically have, or GS is just going to end up running away with this match and the next couple matches.
Yes, indeed. You gotta try and find that groove and ride it, or find that wave and ride it. Otherwise, it's not something that you wanna face, especially when it's finals time. Chris right there taking out Leonardo. Very well played shots by him, making it a 3v3 right now. We have two players, actually three players on the CT right now. Rotation going towards A. And Luke Monsters takes out Chris. Silence and Crew over here at the back steps. Put in some shots over here on the A bomb site. That is actually Smoke, Equilibrium, and General Gore able to take Silence out, making it a 2v2, just over a minute left. Bomb should be going down right now on site. That is exactly what's going on, but Equilibrium has to get this kill, otherwise it's going to be unfortunate for him. Gramps able to get that kill. 1v2 right now. Richard not able to do anything right there, and Gramps and Crew get another round on the board as the bomb is being defused as we speak right now. And looking at those skins right now, just gotta give a shout out real quick to my dude General Alex over there with the incredible skins designs. Like, phenomenal, dude. I freaking love them, especially the right there the USSR skin on the FAL, just freaking phenomenal, and the Gangstar skin right there on the pistol, very nicely done. And I think right now, taking a look at the scoreboard, 12-2 is Example. Dude is on a tear. And on the other side of things, we got Luke Monsters at 9-7 for D2R Mystic. Definitely not the score you want to be at in terms of KD or round count, but that's okay, because you just got a round, getting your bearings and just trying to get back up there on the saddle. And we have a 5v4 situation. CTs, that is D2R Mystic, have the player advantage with just over a minute 28 left in this round. Who's going to strike first over here on the A bomb site? Is it going to be Gramps, or is it going to be one of the T players over here? They're actually using some utility to push out. Chris takes out Gramps. Gramps not able to react fast enough right there. 4 people actually pushing up onto the A bomb site. There's only one person right there that is able to contest, and that is going to be Kuza. Kuza trying to contest, not able to do much contesting though, as he is going to be eventually swarmed, I think, unless no one is able to actually really tag him up, except 2 players right there. Kuza staying alive and getting away with his life. That is crucial, getting a kill and staying alive. 1 player in the corner. He should be able to get 2 players to protect him on the left-hand side, but does fall to Equilibrium. But that right there is what I call effective trades and effective pinching. That is how you do it. That is how you retake a bomb site. You peek stuff and let your teammates, just kind of do their dirty business right there, and that's exactly what they did. A very well played round by D2R Mystic right now. They're still trailing 3-7 against Gankstars.
Coming alive a little bit on the D2R side. It's interesting to look at the different polls we had posted. I had a Twitter poll, a YouTube poll, and a Facebook poll. The difference, the people thought one team was going to win versus the other. On Twitter, you had 39% say D2R was going to win, 45% saying GS or Gankstars would win, and then 16% say hard to decide. However, switching over to the YouTube side of things, you have 51% saying D2R is going to take the W, 44% says GS or Gankstars will take the W, and then 5% saying hard to decide. Or over on the side of Facebook, GS has a huge lead with over 64% of people saying GS will take the W over D2R, but only 36 favor D2R. It's interesting to see how different platforms favor different teams. You have YouTube favoring the side of D2R, where you have Facebook definitely favoring the side of GS. And over on the side of Twitter, you have a lot of people who are undecided. You have no idea. It's up in the air. A lot more people on the Twitter poll. 16% have no idea. They're here to watch the matches. Bombs being planted here by Richard right on top of B-side. Interesting position to be at, something new, but definitely exposing himself up there. Have to be careful. Bruno gonna double up there with the AK-47. Richard trying to stay alive. Teammate back by B columns. It's gonna be up to Bruno here to clutch this up and get another point on the board for his team, D2R. He's gonna come out. I don't know why he was looking up there on the wrong side. Shot right there, but quickly gets dropped by Chris back by B columns. And it's gonna be another point on the board for GS. And we are one round away from the flip, I believe. Yeah, 1 round away from the flip. Hard to put 1 more point on the board if you're D2R. I mean, best case scenario, you get 1 point on the board. I mean, the thing GS is looking at that, you get, say you lose the next round, it's going to flip 8-4. You're going to be on the CT side. You're definitely playing better forward assault than D2R is right now. 100%. On the T side, your shots are better. Everybody seems to be wide awake and alert. D2R just very sluggish and almost, I don't know, scared's not the right word, but just not sure of themselves, not confident.
Exactly.
In their play style at all. You go into the CT side, do you win 4 or 5 matches really quickly and get this over with? Or is it going to be a T-sided match, you have D2R start working on their comeback a little bit. We'll see how they play. To be down by 5 though on the CT side this early on.
Oh, Chris, an example. Okay, I gotta say this real quick. Chris and Example have been doing the entry fragging the best I've seen in a long time. They get the trade, or they get the first kills, the entry frags, and stay alive. They don't always stay alive for the entirety of the round, but from what I've seen, especially Chris and Example, those two duos, they've been getting the first frags and then staying alive for a little bit after, and able to help their team out. 2v3 bomb is actually going to be, never mind, Equilibrium using the M4A1 right there with the General Alex skin to just make everything look a little too easy for him, and no need to plant the bomb, says Equilibrium, as he gets those last players alive. And like I was saying, Example and Chris just doing phenomenal work when it comes to entry fragging. They just seem to be able to do everything just right. I don't know what it is, but yeah, just taking a look at the stats right here real quick between these two teams right there. You can see that General Gore and Gramps both neck and neck, and it kind of goes back both ways. Gankstars just ever so slightly getting more points on the board, and more rounds, and just about everything across the board than D2R Mystic, but only ever so slightly. Let's go back over here to the gameplay, as it is a 4v2 right now. Kuza makes it a 3v1, and just like that, my goodness gracious me, 10-3 is the round count in favor of Gankstars. Wow. That's definitely not something I expected to see first.
Pistol flip win. GS on the CT side. I mean, at this point, you're 3 rounds away from taking this match. You got the cash. I think they're just gonna roll away with it. Maybe finish this off 13-3. Maybe
like that,
D2R puts 1 point on the board, makes it 13-4. But I think it's gonna be 13-3. I mean, everybody is just on the GS side. You see right there, Gore gonna find Bruno early on with that frag
just switched
grenade.
off. That's unfortunate. I just switched off of the cam there, and it went right after I switched off. He died from the nade. I wanted to see where that nade came from. That would have been an incredible nade spot. Oh my goodness. Just over a minute 25 left.
Dodging bullets, comes to CT double door. Richard comes down, gonna find Locomotion. Silence, respect. There's one more on the balcony side. Richard's gonna try to find it, but I have to back up. He's gonna Gramps come behind, gets dropped by I believe that was Example, and it's all wrapped up. You're 11-3. That was a quick round. 2 more points away before this match is all over. Again, I think GS is just gonna roll this up.
Yeah.
And D2R is going to have to go back to the drawing board, maybe make 1 to 2 subs and come into the next match swinging. But this one here is pretty much done. I cannot see them doing anything to their strats to switch it up. I mean, really, it's not even necessarily strats. It is just lack of confidence and poor shots. I mean, their shots are just sloppy. Example is shooting lasers right now out of that foul. I would not want to mess with him. And dodging bullets coming through the CT double doors. I saw him doing that last round. Unbelievable. He's going to find Bruno right there with a quick little headshot. Nothing you can do about that. I mean, you just gotta hide from this guy. You cannot face him at long ranges. He's finishing everybody off.
What's going on?
With some quick little drop shots, swipe backs. Look at him. Just right here on the comms. Gonna double up there with this foul. Silence and Gramps both going down. Leonardo's down Gore, but he's gonna get quickly dropped there by actually no, Look Monster's going down. He's still up here. Leonardo, last player left alive, puts down Richard. Equilibrium gonna try to find him, but doesn't need to. Teammate comes from behind and finishes him off. It's now match point for the GS side. Again, 13-3 is my prediction. Is going to be, it appears that'll be the case here.
Jeez Louise. So I think I figured it out. I think I have the key. The key is, I think Gankstars are all sipping G Fuel. I think that's it. I think that's it.
It's got to be the case. They got an IV. It's going right into their arms. Just very slowly, but slowly but surely it is
drip
going
right there.
In there. Drip, and that is what is making the performance so much better. D2R needs to invest in some IVs, I guess. Silence gonna be the first to strike. Find Example. If you got to get a player out early, that's the man I'd want to get down. They're taking their time. You can see Gramps with the bomb carry, hanging back, still in T spawn, thinking he might push towards his A side, at least the side he's favoring right now. Luke Monsters up here right through by windy stairs, not seeing anybody come out anywhere. And GS, they're in a great position. There's no need for them to rush. We do see one player up here. That was Chris, who pushed up a little far inside the palace. He's gonna get dropped by Gramps. There's one more up here. Bruno, look over here towards the palace side. Gonna find Joe Gore.
That was excellent. Excellent
D2R
baiting.
definitely working hard to get this round here. Nobody's gone down on their side just yet. I don't think anybody's even been tagged. I'll tell you about Gramps has been dropped down to 45. He has the bomb carrier. He's gonna peek and see if he sees anybody down there. Gonna find one. He's gonna go right across there. Interesting decision by him, not be able to connect any shots. He's gonna get that bomb drop right there in front of Bruno though. He's gonna pick it up and get the bomb planted. Last spell of life here is gonna be equilibrium. 14 health here in his bank. And he's gonna drop quickly there by Bruno as he comes up.
Why you bullying me?
12-4. We'll see, maybe.
Oh my goodness, that was definitely a round that D2R Mystic commanded very, very well. It's something that we haven't seen very much of, if at all, I believe, this entire matchup, this entire first match of best of 5. So, I mean, hopefully we can see more of this, like, starting now, if possible. Maybe they might be able to make a comeback. If not, definitely for the next matchup. Of course, these two teams competing for over $1,400 dues, so that's dollars. That's before Apple takes their cut. So, you know, definitely motivated, as well as in-game currency, 120,000 in-game gold. So these two teams definitely want to take the W, as well as clout. You know, you always want some clout on you, right? Being able to, hey, let me flex this win on you real quick. The Art of Warfare, Forward Assault, Blaze Games, G Fuel energy drink, flexing on you. I don't know where that was going there, but Kuza takes it. Equilibrium right there with a nade. Trey's going down, making it a 3v4. Just over a minute 10 left in this matchup, and it seems as if the A bomb site is completely cleared out. 3v2 is a little bit of a trade. Goes down over there, and Richard makes a big mistake. He stands behind the pillar, but not enough. His pinky toe was showing, and Richard was able to get that kill on him. 2v2. A is where the bomb is planted, and there's Leonardo, actually, who could play a key role right here if he does turn around real quick and take a look at what's going on over here. His teammate might actually call this out as well. Luke Monsters backing up into Palace, rather. Actually, very wise decision. Unfortunately for him. Oh my goodness, never mind. I was going to say unfortunately for him. 5 HP! Luke Monsters, you can't do that. That's not how it's supposed to go. 5 HP and a dream. My dude, Luke Monsters going absolutely off, getting that last kill with the headshot. That should have been at the very least a kill right there for the CTs. Man, that
teams wait until match points start making the comeback.
Yeah,
That's it. You know, you still got. I don't know if you could call it a comeback right now. You won a couple rounds. You got a little bit better cash. You know, they haven't started the comeback, but they get a couple more points on the board. You start saying that. But you know, to start taking a couple rounds, like you gotta wait till match points start doing that. You just can't do that. But it is that, you know, you have that 3, actually it was 4 rounds. You had GS win before. D2R got a little bit of cash built up, were able to buy some weapons, and then they're kind of in this, you know, it's all or nothing mode. There's really nothing they can do now that is going to help them win this match other than win rounds. You know, they can't play more conservatively or anything because they're pushing too hard. You just got to go in, and sometimes can have players get some more confidence when you're in this situation, you know, where it is a match point and you got nothing to lose. General Gore is the first to strike, though, for the GS side. He's sitting hard inside of storage. Luke Monsters making sure nobody does come from behind. He's going to find Gramps, another player dropping for the D2R side.
Bro. What? I don't understand this. That's a death trap if you push in 1 by 1, and Silent basically did that. He got away with his life, 75 HP. But, like, you can't push up into market like that. One at a time, they're just going to pick you off. That's exactly what happened to your teammates right there. Silent getting away ever so slightly with his life, although they have been actually called out for the cross, and Kuza is at 15 HP turtling. So if y'all didn't know, the reason as to why they crouch like this is for sound. This way no one can hear them, because if you stand up, you're walking, people can hear you, right? And in a game with tactics, right, like forward assault, no aim assist, sound can really be a big help to your team and to yourself if you know how to utilize it. Sometimes you can do things like tricking your opponents, and that's exactly, you know, sometimes what you see. And right now we see Gankstars taking the W, first match right now over D2R Mystic rather, in this best of 5 matchup. These two teams definitely titans in their own right, but as to who will take the ultimate W, we're going to have to wait and see, but definitely looking good on the Gankstars side of things. Chat, how's it going, everybody? Yo, hitting the chat. What's up, man? How's it going? Thank you very much for tuning in today. Vane, what's up? How you doing? What's up? I see you there, Copen. What's up, man? Pickle, what's up, man? Speedy, AK47, what's up? All right, so I think we're gonna make the hashtag for the gold giveaway hashtag AOW with your forward assault in-game name. So hashtag AOW followed by your forward assault in-game name. That again is hashtag AOW followed by your forward assault in-game name. Go ahead and put that in the chat below, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're gonna have another match up over here in just a little bit. Just making sure all the teams are ready to go in a second over here. I mean, that was not necessarily surprising. Previous matches, you know, like Jake was saying, D2R Mystic just didn't have that oomph that they typically had. They regained it once Gramps joined back up, but that was last time, not this time. Yep. This time they had Gramps starting.
You do have Gramps playing it. Everybody's starting out just a little. Trying to find the right word. Just slow.
Yes,
slow. The best word to use. They're slow. They're just very slow, and they're not making good moves. As I said, they're just feeding in to market or be storage, whatever you want to call it. And you had Gore, and they're taking full advantage of that. Finds one, finds another. There's somebody else about to go on that. I think somebody yelled at them on the VC or whatever. Don't go in there, you know. And Gore ends up backing up or whatever. Loads, but you can't make those decisions like that because you lose 2 players. And now you only have 3. There's 5 up on the GS site. It's going to be difficult to take a bomb site. And making quick switches when you're over on the the B site, and it's not, they got it locked down. They got every angle covered. You need to make the quick rotation over to A or fake them out, get them off the head glitches, whatever you got to do. They're just playing slowly. There are a couple new players on the D2R side, so that is also something you could say. You have some new players on the D2R side, and that's why they're struggling a little bit. Definitely, I can understand that. But, if it's because you're nervous, you haven't been here before, you just gotta flush that out of your system, and you gotta go, because you're not gonna, you might not have another opportunity to be here if you don't start performing the way you should be. Really, we'll see what happens here in match number 2. We're waiting for it to be hosted. Again, keep spamming that hashtag AOW with your forward assault in-game name. I see it going down here in the chat right now. We'll be choosing one of you lucky individuals here in just a moment. We'll be winning some gold. And again, we're getting the next round prepared.
Yes, indeed. We're going to have a quick break right now, and we'll see you in just a minute.
Do way better. You didn't think I'm just a 2-time video game champion, do you?
Morning.
Come on, try.
G Fuel Energy Crystals. Energy that pops.
And we're back, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we're going to go ahead and get that gold giveaway on the road. Jake, do you have the awesome, randomly chosen winner right there with you?
I do indeed. Congratulations to V Panzo. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. V Panzo or Zoo, or I don't know how you pronounce that O at the end. You have won. I'm going to go ahead and submit your username right now. You should be receiving your gold here in the next few days. Congratulations once again to V Panzo.
Yes, indeed. Match is up, and we are just waiting for all the teams, or for both teams rather, to just get into the lobby. And this is actually going to be a little bit of an interesting matchup because it's going to be on a different map. Some of you may be able to guess it already, but I'll keep y'all guessing just a little bit more. So both teams actually have a decent history on this map. Both teams obviously winning most of their matchups on this map. But it really is kind of a back. It's a toss up. It's whoever comes.
It is a toss up in the past. Yes.
Yeah. Whoever comes to play and whoever actually plays. It's anyone's game, to be honest, because we've seen D2R just destroy anyone and everyone in their path. But the same can be said about Gankstars. Right? Gankstars come in, destroy everyone in their path. So I don't know. It really will be a toss up. The only thing that I would say that might give it in favor of Gankstars would be the previous match where D2R Mystic just couldn't really do too much. They just got 4 rounds and that was about it. They couldn't really do too much. So I don't know. That's my thing right there. It's going to be tough, 100% for both teams. But if I were to predict purely based on what we saw last week and last match, the edge has to go to Gankstars. It has to. Like, I don't know if that's just me. Chat, let us know in the comment section below, in the chat below as well. But that's just what I'm seeing right now. If you see differently, let me know. Let us know. But that's about what I see over here. Zach Panda, what's up, man? He says, hey, Crypto. Hey, Sudden. What's up, Zach Panda? How's it going? Sammy, what's up? Sajmir, what's up? Beast 0x right there. I see you. How's it going, my dude? Potato, Ash, Rocket, Pickle, XO3, Extra, what's up? Zuyo YT, I think that I pronounced it. Yo, N4, what's up? How you doing? Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. What's up? Karen, Surge, a whole bunch of people there. How's it going today? Hopefully you're enjoying the matches.
Giveaways are random. If you won a couple times, you won times. If Panzo's name is chosen again, does believe, look, he's been chosen before, supposedly, we'll go ahead and put his name in the recycling bin and choose somebody else.
Yo, do you remember that?
It is completely random. Like I said, Alex Kazam has won before. He hasn't won since.
I was like, okay.
Alex Kazam has won before. It is completely random the way it works. Sometimes your name pops up multiple times. I guess Panzo has some special code or something, and it's allowing his name to pop up a little more often. I don't know, but he'll be put in the recycling bin next time. We'll definitely make sure that happens.
Yes, indeed. I see you, Fortress, right there. Faithful Zephyr, what's up? How you doing? What's up? Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and check out these stats one more time real quick before these two teams are ready to go right here. Leave this up for a few seconds so y'all can take it all in its glory. Basically, what you gotta look and take away from these stats, Gankstars basically just taking everything just a little bit over.
Gankstars, yeah, they really do have the higher stats in pretty much every category. A few more matches on the side of D2R played, but GS just has some more commanding stats, definitely. And it did show last round. It did show that GS had some better stats and just some better strats as well. Better shots. Really, everything is looking for GS, looking great for them. Going to match number 2, you're playing. You're playing on this map. A lot of different angles. You gotta watch. Very, very difficult. Many angles bullets can be fired through. First time I remember seeing the former team GS, which was normally formerly known as USSR, play D2R on this map. D2R really put a whipping on them. They really, really did. This was a little while back. It was a couple tournaments ago, but it was interesting to see that, and might come full circle here and have that team put a whipping on them today. Looking at that Arid map, D2R, like, they're just looking slow. They're not awake, and they're just not ready to
They need
play.
to chug some G Fuel. They really do.
They got to chug some G Fuel, and I don't know what you know the motivational speech from Gramps or something like that, because they're just not
Yes,
looking there, and we
indeed.
are live.
We are live right now. We're gonna go into this map number 2 on Frosty. We got Gankstars and D2R Mystic. D2R Mystic striking first right now, taking out 2 players rather on the Gankstars roster, and make that a 4v2 as we have a few players going down right now. And this should be a CT win for D2R Mystic, and that is exactly what happens right now on the pistol side of things. 4-0 was the body count. So Jake, I think it's safe to say D2R Mystic is here to play.
D2R Mystic is here to play this map. And again, this last time we saw a really intense matchup. Something that there was a lot on the line between both of these teams. Not the exact same rosters, but was on this map. D2R, like I said, put a whipping on them. But
Yeah.
compared to when you look at last round, GS definitely would have the favor based on last match to put a whipping on them. We'll see. We'll definitely see. D2R taking that first round, gonna have a little bit extra cash in the bank. Might end up paying off and be able to get a couple extra points up here on the board. Easy for Asian, gonna tag him down a couple times. Actually gonna be able to drop example not having great shots there. Moving up here towards the hunting house. There's one more CT player trying to find the T player back up there by the bedroom. Leonardo's gonna find Chris. It's all the equilibrium to stay alive. Here's the last player here in the hunting house. Gonna find one. Nope, actually gonna tag him once, but Easy for Asians are gonna finish him off. Nobody's yet to drop here on the D2R side. Only 2 up on the GS right now, both here at bottom market. Leonardo, where he's gonna drop down. Once Richard going down. Gore comes out.
Goodness.
Pistol shot to the head, finishes Leonardo off.
I thought he
But
was gonna
not
do
much more he's gonna be able to do here, I don't think, versus these 4 D2R players, which are all converging here on this one spot and gonna start put him down. We'll see what works here. Gore peeking over, gonna see one. A little delayed on his first shots, but he's gonna find Easy. But easy for the remaining player there, Gramps, to finish him off. 2 points on the board here for D2R. D2R looking like they're ready to play.
Yes, indeed. Taking a look at the scoreboard real quick over here. It looks fairly even in terms of the top 2. Just, slight kill here and there for General War and Equilibrium on Gankstars. And D2R Mystic, Leonardo, and Gramps, just killer 2 difference. But where you see the big difference is Richard, Chris, and Example going 0 and 2. They are close to joining the agency. If you don't know what the agency is when you go negative and don't get any actual kills. So let's say you go 0 and 7, you have just joined the agency. 007 or 0 and 15, if anyone remembers Courage. Going 0 and 15 way back when. But yeah, a little quick shout out to the Courage, my dude. D2R striking again over here, taking out Examples. Chris putting down some shots. Not able to connect, actually. Gets taken out by Kuza, making it a 3v3. Equilibrium with the bomb in hand. Switches to the AK, Gankstars AK, that is actually on the ground. Trades going in. Minute 10 left in this round. It does look as if the CTs should have this round in the bag. Kuza at 46 HP, Gramps at 100 HP. Bomb is down towards the B hut, or B house rather, and I think Kuza just spotted someone. If I'm not mistaken, does indeed, and he calls that out. Gramps gets the kill. Very well played by both these D2R members. Very well played indeed, and this should be a... Oh, never mind, I was about to say this should be a round win for D2R Mystic, but General Gore has something to say about it. Takes out Gramps. Kuza and General Gore in a gunfight right now, and General Gore does end up losing that gunfight. Well played by Kuza, not losing that gunfight. Well done for his team right there. D2R Mystic leads 3-0.
Checking out the KDs.
Nuts.
Bruno 5-1. Gramps 3-1, Leonardo 3-3. Top 3 players here on the GS side are gonna have a Gore 5-3, Equilibrium now 2-4 after getting dropped, and Chris 0-3, and everybody else down here is hasn't gotten a kill either. Example actually gets dropped, is now 0-4, not looking like himself here in match number 1 at Arid. Doesn't appear IGS has done a lot of practicing here on this map.
I would concur with that statement. Yep.
You are on the T
what it's looking
side,
like.
and it is only match number 4, so you are getting to the point where you do have the weapons, the cash advantage, being able to even out a little bit, and you'll be able to buy some better weapons to compete with D2R's 1-3 rounds. But still, with that being said, it just does not look like they have practiced much here on this map. Gore missing multiple shots, should be able to put down Leonardo. He doesn't, takes full advantage of that, and finishes him off. It's now 4-0 here as we move into round number 4. little bit more cash build up here on the GS side. Maybe. You know, Gore missing multiple shots right there. You know, it's just these little angles you get from playing map over and over and over and over again. You know, little peaks, those things you know, that experience from playing the map. And it doesn't appear GS has as much experience on this map. And, you know, like I said, that last time we had both of these teams, or, you know, similar teams match up, they just weren't ready at all. Gore playing aggressive, is going to find one, but quickly traded out there by Bruno. He's going to double up with his AK-47. He's going to get traded out there by Richard, Chris, and Squad right down here by the B side. Quick little flick over to the right. Sees a teammate, decides not to finish shooting at him. Doesn't need to waste these shots there. Leonardo finds Richard, gets tagged by Chris. He's dipped behind the wall. Example comes in, puts down Leonardo. Now,
Gramps.
last life here is
What's HP?
One versus
Gramps.
one, and he's going to clutch it up. Finishes off Example, making a good example here for his team as his team puts another point on the board. 5-0. D2R looking good. Not as slow as they were last round. A little more awake. Maybe had to make another shaker of G Fuel.
Dude, I just saw Gramps with like, I think it was like 14 or 12 HP, just clutch that 1v2. My brain hurts right now. I think we're seeing, oh my god, Gramps! General Gore got destroyed off that heady. Bro, 10 HP Gramps, not able to do anything else right there, but Gramps, those last like 30 seconds of forward assault were absolutely Gramps's and no one else's. That was incredible from the side of D2R Mystic, but they are still actually able to get the man advantage as they do have one player in their favor. Example putting down some shots onto the B bomb site, getting a kill on Kuza, but making it a 2v1 is Kuza and Look Monsters. And Equilibrium left alone right here on the B bomb site with bomb in hand at 24 HP. Not exactly sure where anyone is. And I think that's a distraction right there. Or maybe he saw him off the bomb plant. And Equilibrium eats a nade. He just ate it. He just ate that nade. Oh my goodness, Leonardo, my dude. I think that was him. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what that was. He just ate that nade, man. He just ate it. Just chucked it. Whee, psh, in his face. That's a clean 6-0 round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic over Gankstars.
Like a complete flip when you look at the last round.
Mm-hmm.
GS put a beat on D2R, now D2R is putting a beating on them. And again, D2R typically has had a better experience on this map versus, you know, this GS team than GS has had versus them. It's definitely showing. 4 versus 3 right now. Leonardo is trying to find this man over here. It was Gore on the head glitch. We get a drop. Gramps, cool little trade on General Gore, gonna put that body count board down to 3 versus 2. Met at 25 here. Chris looks over, gonna go ahead and reinforce teammate over here towards his right. I think you're gonna go ahead and commit to this B site and get moved up here. Bomb carrier is going to be Richard. Has the 8-9-1 in hand. I can switch out for a foul. Sees the man on the stairs. Richard gonna finish off Bruno. There was a nice headshot. They moved into the hunting house. B is completely undefended. This is a 2 versus 2 in case y'all didn't see the body count board. Luke Moss is gonna make this rotation right now over here towards the B house. Is right inside, gonna peek out. Isn't gonna see this bomb going down just yet. He's gonna drop down here into canals. Bomb has been planted. Looking over on his right side. Gotta quickly check that left. Couple warning shots being fired in return. He has been spotted. This is interesting position here from him and Gramps being so close together like that. They could have been. It's risky. Could throw a frag grenade down there or get collided with some bullets. Didn't go that way.
1v2.
But it could have very easily. And it was the positioning that both of those players had on the D2R side. There was going to be nothing they could do versus GS players. GS gets their first point on the board here in round number 7. It's 6-1. D2R still up by 5. But cash a little bit better here now on the GS side after a couple of kills and the win there, the much needed win, and of course the bomb plant. More extra cash inside for GS. Should be able to buy some weapons, some utility. Which they'll be able to, if they can properly utilize, get another point up here on the board for them.
Yes, indeed. Example striking again. Like I said last match, dude, all I'm seeing right now is Example getting first bloods, right? Getting the entry frags and getting away with his life, and that is so crucial. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure is, are they actually utilizing that to its fullest and getting that round win? We're gonna have to wait and see if that's the case, but we have a 4v4 situation right now as Equilibrium is gonna spot a player right there. Kuza gets taken out by Equilibrium. Very well placed jump shots from him. Those are very difficult to hit. He also spots Gramps. I don't know what he was doing there. Just completely ignoring that I assume call out, because why else would you just rush out like that? You get that call out that someone's in that B hut or in that that spawn hut. I don't know. 1v2 though. Bomb is down on B. Leonardo is left all alone versus Chris and Richard. Both basically at 100 HP. Chris at 94. That fight going down. Leonardo trying to shoot back, and he's gonna get pinched really soon. He does indeed get pinched. 6-2 right now is the round count in favor of D2R Mystic, but Gankstars slowly yet surely seem to be putting the pedal to the metal and just creeping up on this D2R roster.
Getting a little extra cash to be able to figure out how to work that T side. The interesting thing though is you are getting closer to the. You got a couple rounds left on it. You can put some more points on the board, yes, but then you're going to be moving over to the T side, and are you going to have to figure that T side out once again, which is going to allow D2R to work their CT side and, you know, put another 5-6 points up on the board, and by then it's going to be too late to make that comeback, start creeping up on them once again. We'll see. Easy for Asia going to find an example there. It's a 5 strike on the D2R side. Luke Monster's moving up, sees a man on the steps, tags him, but not going to be able to drop him. Equilibrium comes out of Steakhouse.
1 HP
is off after that meal. Equilibrium still has 100% health. Mean headshot being fired there right outside of Steak. Bomb still in hand. One player left here for the D2R side. That's Leonardo finding Gore.
Is he gonna get another one? No. Oh my goodness. Who was that player? Chris almost got tagged up and killed from the top of a house right there. Oh my goodness. He almost gave that 1v1 to Leonardo, and Leonardo is on the rotation. Actually, Chris has no idea that this rotation has come in. This could be instrumental in the B retake, and Leonardo, I think, might just be saving. That's exactly what he's doing right here. This is an excellent spot to save. No real reason to get pushed whatsoever here from either player, and this should be a win for the side of Gankstars, as we have Chris that's actually going on the hunt. And I don't believe Chris will be able to do anything because he's going the completely opposite way, and that is exactly what's going on over here. 6-3 is the round count, as we have Leonardo saving right there, saving his foul. That's a smart choice right there. No real opportunity to win that 1v2 with bomb down on the bomb site, and you being kind of literally all the way on the other side of the map. So that's a good call by Leonardo. Whoever suggested that play, very well played. Heads up by them. Gankstars slowly yet surely making their way back up there. They're still trailing though, 6-3 versus D2R Mystic. Taking a look over here towards the top of the A house. Leonardo not able to see much. He is inside, but there are two people that are actually creeping up on the other side of things. Example, my dude at 1 HP. Oh my goodness, 1 HP and a dream. As four Gankstars players are actually towards the back of the A house. And it might look as if they're going to try and rush the mid canal, and that's exactly what they're going to do right now. One player actually, two people are doing that right now. Chris finds the first frag on Gramps, and like I was saying, example, and Chris always finding first frags of their own. Gramps and Luke Monsters, though, able to get that trade at 4v4, just over a minute left. One player should be on top of them right now. For the CT side of things, he does actually tag them up, but not able to do too much damage. General Gore and crew all tidied up and snugly in the A house, and I'm seeing a few kills going down actually in the kill feed, and this should be okay. So right now, actually, let me try and find this person over here. Leonardo has been the most annoying player that I have seen right now, because he has just been lurking the entirety of the time. There are like 3 or 4 D2R members, or Gankstars members rather, that were in the A house, and Leonardo just said, hey man, let me just bamboozle all y'all, and that's exactly what he does. Escapes with his life, and it seems to me as right now as if he's the most valuable player in these 2 rounds at the very least, because that is an incredibly very well thought and put together move by Leonardo and crew. The amount of composure that is needed to stay inside and not give away your position and just trust your teammates, that was a prime example right there of why D2R Mystic is in the finals right now and is leading right now, of course, Very well played by them. They're leading 7-3 over Gankstars.
2 rounds away here from the flip. Bruno pushing a little farther up here inside of Hunting House. Waiting here on the head glitch. Sees one come in, gonna pick him off.
Ooh.
Leonardo finds Gore. Traded out here. Even on the body count board once again. Luke Monster gets tagged by Chris from the side. You can see a man up at the top. That's Leonardo. Not gonna be able to find him. Trade's going left and right now. Easy for Asian jumping out here inside of Canals. Hanging out right now by mid. 2 T's and A. One over here towards Hunting House. That's example. He's gonna come out from behind. Be a prowl on. Look if he can find any of these unsuspecting D2R players. Finds one but disappears inside the smoke. Comes back. He's got to watch out. He doesn't get tagged. He's gonna end up fighting easy out. And now it's up to Gramps to clutch this up for his team, or Example to clutch this up for his team, respectively. Gramps 73 HP versus Example's 100. Example slowly creeping around, going towards that bomb, making sure he's not over here on the bomb site. Gramps hiding right now in corner. Make sure he's not coming up through Steakhouse. Yeah, at this point, you get the bomb planted. You're in Gramps' position. I would not want to be down in. Actually, being down at Canals, it might actually pay off. You can shoot through bridge over towards the A site, depending on exactly where Example's at. He is gonna get this bomb planted. Gramps, having only picked up the bomb, is looking to see if he can find him. That bomb is going down, of course. There you can see Gramps right there on the edge. Example sees him just too late. And he's gonna get dropped. Just another point going on the board there for D2R. And again, it's looking kind of similar to last game. You're moving into the last round before the flip. It's 8-3. The team that's up by 5 is looking like they're gonna be able to get this next point on the board. Take it 9-3. We'll see if it goes that way, and then you move into the next round and get the pistol win. We'll see. Again, the bright side about this flip, though, you could be potentially down anywhere from, 5 to 6 points, or 5 to 6 rounds, or no, 4 to 6 rounds.
4 to 6, yeah.
Depending on how it goes. GS will be on the CT side, though. So you will be down 4 to 6, but you will be on the CT side. As long as they can figure that CT side out pretty quick. It took them a little while to figure out the T side and get a couple points up on the board. You gotta be able to figure out that the CT side a little quicker in order to get some points up on the board and close the gap that D2R has created here. Chris, finding the Luke Monsters, is going to even up the body count board here, 3-3. Gramps taking his time right now inside of B house. A has been taken, but no bomb is in the hand of any of those T players, so it doesn't even matter. Right now, everybody's playing. They know this is the last round. There's a lot riding on this, honestly. GS really wants to get this. You really want this round going to the flip. You're only down by 4. Listen, you can go into the round down by 4 or down by 6. There's two round difference right there.
And 2 rounds can make all the difference.
Can make all the difference indeed. Yeah, and of course, you're looking at the side of the CTs. All you gotta do is wait for them to come to them. No need to push. They know the bomb has been picked up. Gramps playing this very, very smart, making sure he stays here, watches this window right outside of B house.
Oh, he's gonna try and peek it.
He's thinking about it. Teammate over here, which would be Bruno. He's gonna find Chris jumping out. Double up with the AK-47.
Yo, triple!
Oh, gonna triple up. He's not. Gore's gonna find it, but then Gramps is gonna be here. He's
5 HP.
down to 5. The bomb is down, and Gore's gonna find that kill on him right there through the stacks. And they're going into the flip, only down by 4. Well played, GS, to being able to do that. You're now on the CT side, of course. You're down by 4. That's the best case scenario to be in that last round. What multiple things could have gone differently for them, but really everything ended up going smoothly there for GS. Only down by 4. You're now on the CT side. Use that CT side to your advantage. We'll see though how D2R is going to respond to now being on the T side here on Frosty. You're probably going to see them play a little differently than you saw GS play. Seem a little closer grouped up here. Gotta watch those frag grenades coming in.
Grenade?
Do some massive damage right there. Buddha's gonna push up, finds equilibrium. There's only one more player now here on this B site. Multiple grenades going out there, clearing all those CT players back out. That bomb's gonna go down here. They're all inside of Canals. Again, they gotta be very, very careful. Watch for those frags, but doesn't appear too many are coming in. There is one go right over the head of Gramps. It's gonna miss him, but Chris is gonna find easy right there. The 4v2, only 2 up now on the GS side. Multiple shots being fired. One's gonna get dropped there, and Chris gonna go down to the hands of Gramps, and they're gonna put a point on the board there for them. Back up to 5. They're gonna take that first round here since the flip. You get the cash invested into your bank account, and you're poised to go ahead and take the next round after this. And easily can be up 10-4. You got that round on the GS side, but you kind of just threw it away. Looked like you might have had a momentum shifting going into it, but they just don't look practiced at all here on Frosty.
Seems
Good team, but it just does not.
that's the
They're
case.
not knocking the individual player's skill or their skill together as a team. They're just not practiced here on Frosty. It's like they don't know how to act, and they begin to figure it out, or they haven't played it as much recently. They just don't know how to act in certain situations and respond to the strats D2R has as well as they could respond to them on the map Arid.
MP5K, dude. General Gore getting that first frag of the round. Traded out, though, by Leonardo as Equilibrium gets put down with the foul. Minute 20 left in this round. Grams takes that example. Very well placed shots by him. Let me see if I can find over here Kuza at 25 HP, putting down some shots. Grams finds General Gore, though, making it a 2v4 for the side of D2R Mystic. Never mind, make that a 1v4 as we have Chris with a pistol in hand, getting down some shots, but unfortunately for him, not able to get that kill as he does actually get tagged up significantly and taken out of the fight right there. And this could be deja vu just on the other side of things. Last time we had, I think it was 13-4 round count in favor of Gankstars on Arid, and I think now we're gonna possibly have a 13-4 on Frosty in favor of D2R Mystic. I could be wrong, but it seems as if that's the way the tides are turning. Leonardo finds a frag hit marker right there as he's pushing up 4 players onto the A bomb site. 2 are actually pushing up towards the mid canals as gunfights are going down over here towards mid. Leonardo actually tags up and gets Equilibrium rather down and for the count. It seems as if this is going to be a 3v3 situation as 2 kills go there in favor of Gankstars. 2v3 is actually, never mind, make that a 1v3. This kill feed's going down too quickly for me to cast. It seems as if we're going to have a 1v3. This should be a round secured in the... Oh my goodness. Kuza showing the movement. The movement ski right there from Kuza, aka Bruno, was elite. Top tier movement right there, and like I was saying, Gramps takes out General Gore, making this ever so slightly closer to their 13 round win right now. D2R Mystic 2 rounds away from sealing the deal. Wow, I still can't get over that movement from Kuza. I don't know if you saw that, Jake, but
Excellent movement from him. Katie's Richard and Example 5 and 14, 8 and 15 respectively. They're just not being able to do anything this game. And it's interesting because this server favors the GS side, whereas last server, in terms of ping, favored D2R. But it seems like the server that is favoring one team side of pings doesn't really matter. It's like the team that has the higher pings is being able to slay today. Chris doubled up there at the fountain as the players come outside of Hunting House. A 2 versus 1. The bomb's right outside of the ledge. At this point, it looks like GS is going to be able to put this point on the board. Leonardo actually finds Richard. That's going to be up to Chris, who is right out here by B. Leonardo definitely has a lot more health on his team. Has a good idea where he's at. Throws that frag grenade over there. Actually, I think back, it was just a smoke. I thought it was a frag. He's going to run out, kicks that bomb up, and with the quick flick, it's going to finish Chris off. 4-12. It's now match point here for D2R.
Yes, indeed, match point for D2R. 1 point away, like you said, Jake. And taking a look at the scoreboard yet again over here, Leonardo 21 and 9, Gramps 19 and 8, Kuza 16 and 9. And it's very, very uncharacteristic of this Gankstars roster to be going all negative. If you take a look at it again, every single player except Chris, of course, who just got a kill, tying it all up, making it all even, they were all negative. All negative. Chris actually the only one going positive right now. Never mind, as I say that, it is back to 14 and 14 for him. Easy for Agent pushing up over here towards the mid canals where the smoke is, and it seems as if he might get never mind, I was going to say he might get away with it, but he does actually turn back. Example finds a 2-piece X23 of his own. Agent getting shot from behind, turning around, shooting back, not able to get anything going, though. This is going to be a 1v4 in favor of Gankstars. This should be a 1v4 round win for Gankstars, and it is indeed. So Gankstars staying alive just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, but it definitely seems as if D2R Mystic should pull away with this round and this map W. We're going to have to wait and see if that is indeed the case. But I'm telling you right now, this is a complete reversal of the roles that we saw from last match. Last match, it was essentially the Gankstars show, and this time around, it seems to be the D2R show. But of course, neither of these two teams are pushovers, so we see, you know, some rounds a little bit over here on the back and forth side of things for Gankstars, as there is actually one player that gets taken out first, and that is Easy4 Asian. 5v4, minute 34 left in this round. Nothing too much in terms of action going down, just some utility being used towards mid and B-bomb site. It seems as if they're going to try and rotate towards A ever so slowly. Leonardo making his way up over towards the A house, gets tagged out from the A bomb site. Little do they know there's only one person over there to contest that bomb site, and Leonardo doesn't spot him. This is a phenomenal spot for him. Equilibrium does actually get taken out eventually because Leonardo did indeed see him in time. Oh my goodness gracious me, is that a stun? That is a stun. Okay, I thought that was I thought that was a grenade. I was about to say, no, don't tag yourself up there. Putting down some more shots is Leonardo, down to 3 HP. 3v3, Gramps finds a kill of his own. Just under a minute left in this round. Bomb is on the A bomb site, I believe. It is going down 3v2 as Journal finds a kill on Gramps. And this should be a CT win as both players are huddled up over here towards the back of the A-bomb site. Down to 51 HP is Luke Monster. So unless they rush him one by one, this should be a round win for Gankstars. And it is indeed. Gankstars holding on. They're slowly yet surely seeming to make a comeback right now, as they're going to be able to get the bomb defused. 12-6 is the round count in favor of D2R Mystic.
You gotta start working on that comeback though during a match point. It's like it's been a lot of deja vu from last week and just the last match. 12-6, D2R still has a commanding lead. Really, you know, GS can't mess up a single time. You know, maybe a small mess up. You know, you have a sloppy shots once, but besides that, you really cannot make a single mistake here, or D2R will take this. And there's a lot of riding on this. I mean, you have D2R wins, it's 1-1, but GS ends up coming back and winning this. It's 2. They only need one more round, and it'll be one more match, and they will be the victors of this finals. Leonardo finding a man. Examples of straight up grabs. Quick little double piece going down here right inside of the canals. It's AG and the Luck Monster finding Chris and Gore respectively. That's a 2 versus 2 now as Asian gets dropped here by Grim. Example coming out. You're going to see the bomb get planted right here on his left side. Gets tagged down to 58. Got to be careful because ultimately won that gunfight versus Luke Monsters. Sees Leonardo in the back, but not able to respond quick enough. Here comes Equilibrium through the hunting house. And it's going to be the last man up live here as Leonardo watching that bomb. Let it slowly take down.
Oh my goodness.
Comes in, tags him once, tags him.
Bro.
Just the better shots, the better strafe, and the ability to fuse that bomb. They're only down by 5 now.
That looks straight out of an action movie, 3D glasses and all. The utility coming out of Equilibrium towards Leonardo's face looked freaking fantastic. That looked super, super cool. And like you said, Jake, bomb has been defused by Gankstars. Equilibrium gets that clutch 1v1 round win. 7-12 is the round count right now. Equilibrium, very, very well placed shots by him that round. Still going negative, but of course, stats don't always tell the whole story. They don't always tell the whole story. This time around, it might tell a little bit of a blunder right there. Equilibrium not exactly great with the nades. I think that's a little bit of me in that gameplay right there. I always stun myself by accident and nade myself, but of course that's okay. Stuff happens. Kuza and crew turtling over here towards the CT hut. Chris taking 2 players out. Oh my, what were y'all doing in there? Y'all were just like, hey, let's not shoot back, and if we do, let's miss our shots. Chris making light work over here of this D2R roster. Don't tell me he's gonna get the 3rd or the 4th. Oh my goodness gracious me, that looked insane from my end over here. Equilibrium and General Gore end up taking Easy4 Asian out, but Chris, I think Chris an example, but Chris specifically for this match has definitely been the thorn in the side of D2R Mystic like no other I've seen before. I don't know. That was just incredible. That's one of the things you don't want to do if you're playing against a high caliber team. You don't want to feed them kills, and you don't want to feed them kills one by one of all things. Don't feed them kills one by one. You gotta have your trades. You got to do it. If you fall, okay, teammate has your trade. But if your teammate doesn't have the trade, then that's auto basically, not round loss, but, you know, significant disadvantage. And 4 players are getting rushed. Oh my goodness, they all rushed Equilibrium. Equilibrium did not know what to do. He did get a trade, or he did get a kill, but exactly what I was saying, you gotta be there for the trades. And I think Gankstars was definitely not ready for that one. That looked kind of funny from my end of things over here. 3v4 as Gramps takes that example, and it should be a bomb plant on the A bomb site. As easy formation, never mind. It seems as if they're gonna rotate through the T spawn and go back towards B, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. One player is actually left on the A bomb site just to kind of like maybe try and finesse them, but General Gore able to take out Gramps, and Easy Formation has to make a decision right here. Is he gonna try and take this gunfight? Yes, he is. Another decision gonna come in handy right here with the smoke. Very well placed smoke by him. Leonardo able to get the backstab on Richard, making this a 1v3 situation, as well as the bomb going down on the A bomb site. This should be a round and match win for D2R Mystic, barring any blunders or any clutches from General Gore. 42 HP to his name, gets 1 kill right there, 1v2, and he should get backstabbed momentarily. He does indeed get that backstab. And it comes in D2R Mystic taking map number 2, 13-11 against Gankstars. Wow.
A couple of the GS players began to come alive there at the end, but it was just too little too late.
You were right, Jake. Too little too late. It seemed as if you know, it was going back and forth towards the very end, but that's about it. D2R Mystic deserved that win. Easy as that.
They did, and they got it. I think hashtag D2R will be hashtag D2RW will be the hashtag for the giveaway. Hashtag D2RW will be the hashtag for the giveaway. Chat, you can go ahead and start spamming that, which is one of you lucky individuals to go ahead and get that 1K gold. Once again, hashtag D2RW will be the gold giveaway hashtag. You guys can start spamming that as soon as stream catches up with it.
Yes, indeed. And I want to mention real quick, G Fuel cans. So carbonated G Fuel coming soon. I believe tomorrow. They're launching tomorrow.
Amazing. Yeah, tomorrow.
They really do, dude. They look so incredibly like detailed, and the design, and then I can't wait to get some of that fizziness with G Fuel. You know, the awesome energy drink that is G Fuel.
Of course. It's gonna be carbonated,
exactly,
and it does look really amazing. Once again, it comes out tomorrow. Stay tuned for us on Twitter. Got some more information about that as well. You guys will like to hear a couple of things going on tomorrow. But basically, yeah, so the G Fuel cans are coming. You're gonna have a few flavors. The most popular ones are blue ice, phaseberry, rainbow sherbet. I didn't know rainbow sherbet was one of the most popular flavors. And sour cherry is also very popular. I knew blue ice and phaseberry was. I always was a fan of rainbow sherbet. I just didn't know I was like one of the most popular flavors. That's really cool. That's just what the G Fuel said. Those are some of the most popular flavors. They're all carbonated, featuring 0 sugar and 0 calories. And they're gonna have each can does contain 16 fluid ounces. You have a couple different ways you can purchase them. You can either purchase them in a 4-pack or a 12-pack. Of course, price will vary. You can get the single flavor pack, so 4 or 12 of just a blue ice, or a multi-pack. I don't know if the multi-pack will be for the 4. There are 4 flavors, so I would assume that you could get a one of each for a 4-pack. But like typically what you do is, like, since there are 4 flavors, like 3 different in a 12-pack or whatever. All the cans have their benefits. They have super antioxidants, and you got turmeric, green tea, some kale, and broccoli in it as well.
I like me some broccoli.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that all. I know, I like me some broccoli too, some melted cheese on top. Not the but I'm really looking forward to trying these. The green ketone enhanced, which supposedly will reduce stress and boost endurance, and everything G Fuel has said in the past has come true. So I'm looking forward to some more endurance and some less stress throughout my day. And I'm a sucker for carbonated drinks. Overall, I'm super excited about these guys. They're coming out tomorrow. Get ready for them. $10.99 will be the price for the 4-pack, and $31.99 for the 12-pack. And I do believe that any discount codes will apply. So of course, you already know, code esports mobile will get you 10% off anything over there on gfuel.com. Specifically this time, the cans, the brand new G Fuel cans get you 10% off. You get the amazing product that is G Fuel, and of course, you help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Stay tuned for the official announcement, the official links to everything tomorrow. They're probably sold out really quick. I would not be surprised. They're going to get sold 100%. Out quick. So you want to be ready for them. Stay tuned for the tweets. You guys can follow us over there at esports_mobile. Make sure to turn the notification bell on. Of course, follow Gamma Labs over there and turn turn the notification bell on their Twitter account so you can get notified when they do announce it.
Yes, indeed. So 2 matches have gone by in this best of 5. Everything is tied up 1-1. It's a best of 5. So whoever gets to 3 first takes the W, takes the finals by storm. Art of Warfare finals, powered by Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula. Of course, these two teams are playing for over 1,400 in cash. That's before Apple takes their cut, as well as 120,000 in-game gold currency and all the fame, the glory, and everything that comes along with it, clout. So I mean, what more can you want, honestly? It's super, super awesome. And then of course, y'all are sticking around watching, and we really do appreciate you guys. And our way of saying thank you is each and every match we give y'all a gold giveaway. Yes, indeed.
Speaking of that gold giveaway, I got our winner here. It's going to be Limit Breaker. Limit Breaker UYT is his FAIJ, and congratulations to Limit Breaker. I'm going to submit your name right now. Congratulations, sir.
Yes, indeed. Gold should be coming your way very, very shortly. Congrats, my dude. Usually a few days, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but typically 4 to 5 days, somewhere around there. But don't worry, dude. You will get your gold to the account IGN that you have provided. Thank you very much for tuning in, and everyone as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't y'all worry, because got more matches coming up soon. And I do believe match is up. Just got to make sure that we are good to go. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Taking a look at the bracket real quick over here again. Of course, we got Syndicate on the left side of things versus Team Winx. Syndicate had the better stats, but again, stats don't necessarily equal victory. Winx able to edge them out right there, taking that W. On the bottom half of the bracket on the left side, we got Gankstars versus Rise. Not really a contest, to be honest. Rise tried their best to rise up to the occasion, but unfortunately for them, not able to do it. And Gankstars take the W, advancing to the finals versus D2R Mystic. And of course, D2R Mystic playing against XXIV, pushing ahead and taking that W. And then just underneath them, Nemesis and Patriot. Nemesis able to get that round, or that that round win, so getting that advanced into the next round against D2R Mystic. But unfortunately for them, not able to do much against them. They put up a little bit of a fight, but unfortunately not able to ultimately push through. Gramps with that sub coming in clutch, and he did indeed get that awesome speech that definitely boosted morale and got them all the way to the finals, the grand finals of the Art of Warfare Championship over here in partnership with Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula. Gankstars, D2R Mystic, match number 3 coming up soon. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. We'll go to a quick break and be back in a bit.
I could do way better. You didn't think I'm just a 2-time video game champion, do you?
Morning.
Try!
G Fuel Energy Crystals. Energy that pops.
2, 1. Yo, we're back over here. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Got Jake over here. What's up, my dude? How's it going?
Doing great, enjoying these matches thus far. Got the next one coming up after this. It's all tied up here, and this series is 1-1. We're moving into match number 3. Next, we playing on the map Streets. D2R won the last match on Frosty, where GS did take the first match on Arid. Once again, tied up 1-1. Both teams looking a little more warmed up.
Yes, definitely. Definitely looking as if that's the case right there. And it does seem to me as if both teams are able to kind of play off each other and not necessarily go super like, I'm going to get this round win every single time and follow through with it. But at the very least, able to trade blow for blow. So I don't know. It seems to me as if that's that's going to be something that we're going to continue to see throughout this series. But of course, we're going to have to wait and see if that is the case. Chat, what's up? How you doing today? I see you personalities. What's up? Crazy weekend. Yeah, yo, KP, what's up, man? How's it going? Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. Yeah, man, no worries, dude. If you're a little bit late, that's a-okay. You can watch the full stream, like you said, over here later today. We really do appreciate you tuning in, whether it's live or after the fact. No worries whatsoever, dude. We know that everyone has a busy schedule. But yeah, Nero playing. I don't believe so unless they have sub Nero in. But from what I can tell, it's going to be the same roster through and through for both teams. Cayman, what's up? How you doing? Zach Panda, shot by a tree. You're funny, dude. What's up, man? I like that user. What's up? Oh, KP, that was me. That's okay though. ZP Dragon, what's up? Victorian, hello, how you doing? ZP, I said yes, ZP, because I'm Canadian over here, so of course I gotta rep my exactly. Surge, what's up? How you doing? Mode, what's up? How are you doing today? Matt should be up and running very, very soon. We do appreciate you tuning in and appreciate you sticking with us. There will be a gold giveaway after each and every single match, so stay tuned for that. But both teams definitely able to trade blow for blow, and it's going to come down to whoever just kind of knows the map Streets a little bit better and just can adapt quicker. Like Jake was saying, it seemed to be Gankstars that didn't really know the map Frosty all that well in comparison to D2R Mystic, and I don't know, it's something that you really got to be on the ball with. If you're not, then
Exactly, but I think most teams or both teams will be more familiar with the next upcoming map. And it's interesting to see.
True.
Interesting for you to say both teams traded blow for blow before we got into the finals here. The first round in the finals, the semifinals, and the finals. Gankstars and D2R traded evenly. 3 matches out of past 6 matches. GS won 3 and D2R won 3. Actually, GS had won the last 3 and D2R had won the 3 before that. So really, it has been pretty even in terms of matches won between both of these teams. Now, GS has won the past few. In comparison, they had won another one there, but D2R was quick to come back and put a point up on the board, tie the series up 1-1. I think we are almost ready here to go ahead and get this started. Looking forward to see who will take the lead here.
Yes, it seems to me as if we have everyone in the lobby and just making sure everyone's on the correct side. I think we should be able to get this round, or this match number 3 on Streets on the road very shortly. We do appreciate you tuning in and sticking with us. Like I said, yo, KP, what's up? Rasmi, what's up? Zach, how you doing? Big Zach, rather. Nice. I see you with the fire emoji. What's up? Gramps on fire? Yeah, dude, there was one round that was Gramps, 2 rounds, I think, that were Gramps' rounds. And I was like mind blown. Same thing with General Gore. Actually, I think every single player at some point has gone off. Leonardo went off, Easy for Asian, Gramps, Kuza, Equilibrium, General Gore, Richard. I think Richard might be the only one that I haven't seen go off. But that could just be a me thing and I didn't see it, right? So I don't know. But either way, this entire roster for both teams, definitely veteran players, definitely know what's going on. It's just, at this point, I think it's more of just who can play the map better and who can keep their mental fortitude in check. I honestly think that's what it comes down to.
GS looked good last round. D2R appeared to have waken up a little bit, and really that's what it is. And keeps mental fortitude in check. They're able to keep their shots straight. Both teams are very evenly skilled. There has been some roster changes in comparison to the past few months, but overall, both teams are still very, very skilled. And I think stats wise, GS is ahead in a couple categories, but is it enough to really say that GS is a better team? I mean, I would say after this, whoever comes out as the victor in this, you could say, GS is the better team or D2R is a better team if they were to win, whoever wins the finals here. But right now, is that slight difference enough to say, hey, this team's better than this team? I don't think so. Yes, it's a little better here, but it's not enough. It's too small to really say which team is better. They're both really close, and as obviously, it's tied up 1-1. Really, the things I want to watch out for is I'm really interested to see how Example is going to play here in this map. Really, really played well in the first match on Arid, but struggled a lot. Began to come into his own a little bit there towards the end, get back to playing the way he was towards the end of match number 2, but really struggled early on and through the mid, and even at 3/4 of the match. Honestly, he's just struggling a lot. You're gonna see if he can come back on and really help his team out like he did in Arid, as well as I think it was Richard who struggled a little bit there as well. I think he was 7 and 18 or something in the last
Something
match.
definitely not good. Yeah, something like that.
So it wasn't good. Both those players I'm really interested in watching out for and seeing what they can do here. If they're both awake this time and ready to play, D2R is going to have a little bit more of an issue competing here. But if Gramps is up, we got Easy for Asian, played fairly well last match as well. And he was a sub that was new player coming in there. He's going to be warmed up. He's gonna have a one round under his belt, so he should have some better shots and be a little more ready to play. Overall, like really, I think equal example. Richard are 2 players on the GS side, and Asian, and probably Gramps as well are the 2 players I'd be looking out for on the D2R side. But also got Leonardo, who's I think just right below Gramps inside of overall, or in terms of overall points. Those players who scored here in the Mobile Sports point system. Somebody else you want to watch out for on the D2R side. A lot of great talent here, and it's really going to depend on who decides to wake up and use that talent and put it to work.
Bring some G Fuel into your life. Of course, I have the green see-through shaker over here.
Oh yeah, you already know.
It's my favorite one. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to put the lid on for this one, but gotta have that green tub right there and shaker.
I got 2 of these, so I got one that I drink out of, and one that I just straight up use for the green screen.
That's
I wish they had done this screen too, because it'd be awesome for the streamers and whatnot.
Yeah.
You could change your hat so the underneath the rim is not green. That'd be fantastic.
That'd be dope, dude.
I don't typically wear my hat backwards. I only wear my hat backwards for typically I wear my hat like this, so it's cocked like this up here.
Yes, indeed.
That's typically how I wear it. But with the green screen and whatnot, it keys it out right here. So that's the one thing. If they could change the green shaker lid to completely green and then this to black or even white, sure, it wouldn't look necessarily right.
Yes, indeed. But I do believe we are live right now. Match number 3 on Streets.
Different colored apparel. And it was, I think, examples when the first pick up Asian. It's one man down early here on our side. Chris getting tagged down to 11. Sees a man back out and probably start his rotation back here towards the back of A's side. He does. Gore's going to help set an example there on the Luck Monsters. Leonardo's going to put down Gore. It's a 4 versus 2 situation. 2 up on the T side, 4 up on the CT side, respectively. Leonardo and Bruno are the 2 up here on the T side. Bombs getting planted right now on B as I speak, and it has been planted. Rolls are switching up. Gonna have to watch out as they begin to get pushed here right outside of the station. Bruno, nice little tag with a pistol. Only 1 shot connecting, though. Leonardo finds example. They're trying to even up this body count board. You need Leonardo to get back around here and help your teammate Bruno out because he's defending his bomb basically all alone right now. He has to be shot, though. He's playing this very well. He's got good sights there on bomb. Falls to the floor. It's a little bit of glitch.
The nade!
That nade's going to do some damage, but it's just not enough to take out those remaining 2 players here on the GS side. They're going to be able to defuse the bomb and get the first point up there on the board for him.
He got it! He got it! Oh my goodness, that must have been like 0.1 second away. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's first round, Jake. That's the first round. That was nuts. That was nuts. Oh my goodness. I think that, like you said, there was just like 1 player really defending. And that almost ended up costing them. Almost did that. Oh my goodness. That was round number 1, Jake. if that's a foreshadowing of what's gonna be coming up over here, I'm definitely down for that. Easy for Asian takes out General Gore, getting that first blood in this round number 2 with just over a minute 38 left in this round. And 3! Oh my goodness, Easy for Asian finding 2 more players right there. Dude is on a mission. 3v5 as this A-bomb site should be stormed, and Easy for Asian gets a 3K right there. Is he going to be able to get the 4K? Not going to be the case over here, as Equilibrium does pick him up 1v4 right now, as there's one person over here towards the CT side of things, towards the back. Richard and Equilibrium able to take out Look Monsters, but this should be a clean cut and dry round win unless Leonardo... Actually, never mind. It seems to me as if that is going to be a clean cut and dry with Kuza and Gramps taking out Richard over there towards the back. And both teams roaring to life right now. 1-1 is the round count. Whew. Definitely looking like we're going to have a matchup on our hands, folks. Over here, taking a look at the scoreboard real quick. Yeah, Leonardo on the side of D2R Mystic at 3-1. Followed by Easy for Asian at 3-2. On the other side of things for Gankstars, we got Richard and 2-1. An example just underneath him at 2-2. So definitely very similar KDs. The only players that are lacking a little bit on the D2R side are Kuza and Luke Monsters at 0-1 and 0-2 respectively. But Kuza with the bomb over here towards the T side, just chilling behind the truck, just saying, hey man, y'all can feel the map out, feel the other team out, and let me know what you guys want to do. That's exactly what's going on right here, as General Gore gets taken out by Gramps, as Gramps gets that first frag right there of the round with just over a minute 20 left in this round. And it is going to be, I believe, a B bomb push, as we have 4 players pushing up towards the B bomb. And actually, example takes out Easy for Asian, making it a 4v4, so the man advantage has been cut down significantly. As I say that, though, Leonardo takes Equilibrium out, giving them that man advantage again. Utility being used by both teams over here. 2v2 scenario as trays go down. 55 seconds left. This is a round that should, in theory, be the CT's win, because there is one isolated player on the B-bomb site, and this should be a good, solid rotation from Chris and Example. But is Kuza going to be able to clutch this up, as he's actually going to wrap around mid from the T-spawn? This could be the blow that decides this round. They hear it. The bomb is being hopped. It is actually being hopped right now. It's being defused. Is he going to be able to defend? Chris does defend. Kuza cannot clutch up. And actually, what just happened? The T's won.
They did damage. They weren't able to defuse that bomb.
That nade. That clutch nade. Oh my goodness gracious me. I was so confused as to what happened there. The nade came in clutch right there. It exploded right before the millisecond before the bomb was defused, and the T's were able to get that round win. D2R Mystic getting that round win. 2-1 is the round count in favor of D2R Mystic.
He's all hanging out towards mid right now. Gramp and Gore gonna respectively trade here. Gramps are gonna double with 7 versus 4 situation. Equilibrium Fancy Man pushing right side. Here gets 27, about a minute 35 left here on the clock. Equilibrium also going to double up with his own AN91 in hand with a little reload. 1 T left alive, and that's it. His Example puts down Gramps. Now all tied up. GS came up quick there. We're not happy about how that last round went. Went ahead and just quickly cleared everything up and moved on to round number 5. It's tied up 2-2. Checking out the KDs here. Example on the top here for his team, GS 5-3. Gramps 5-3 on the top for his team, D2R. Right below Example is Chris 4-2, and right below Gramps is Leonardo 4-3 respectively. Moving around number 5, we'll see who strikes first.
This is definitely more exciting than the last 2 matches. Right off the bat, we have both teams going full throttle, no regards for anything except the W, which is exactly what you want to see as a spectator. And Gankstars is able to get the first 3 and make that 4 kills of the matchup right now, as this last one should be going in favor of Equilibrium, as he is just tap firing, and that player over there is shoulder peeking, which is Luck Monsters. He should be swarmed momentarily, and it's exactly what's going on over here, as he gets a kill on Chris, but ultimately he does fall to the foul of General Gore. And that was a let's just say a very quick round from the side of Gankstars. They're leading right now 3-2. Damn.
Couple quick rounds from GS.
Yeah, that was quick. I didn't expect that. Ooh. I'm gonna get a nade tag. I think that was mid. 3 people mid. Oh,
That
there
was
we
a
go.
badass nade. Yeah, it really was. You know, that's a great example. You know, that is an example of just map awareness. Sacrifice your life, getting that grenade in there anyways. Yes, to sacrifice your life, you're gonna have to rebuy, but you get the grenade in there. There's enough time, you know, and really good map awareness, knowing how far they are along and using the bomb to let that grenade go off, blow up, and you know, get the point on the board. What was well played.
Bro, I think this should be... He didn't plant the bomb. I thought he planted the bomb. Gramps didn't have time to plant the bomb. Now he does. Reloads. This should, in theory, be a CT win. But Gramps has something to say about that. Takes out example. Is he dropped down any more HP? No, he's not. He's still at 43 HP. Jenna and Richard going 1v1 right there. Getting taken out is Leonardo. And Gramps does indeed get taken out by Equilibrium. And his trusty A91 right there. Very well played shots by the side of Gankstars. Able to get 2-round lead right now over D2R Mystic. Whew. Oh my goodness, I think oh, never mind. I was about to say I think they all had the same skins, but the bamboo skins, but never mind, they don't. Ooh, I like that one. The cosmic butterfly knife. I think that's probably my favorite butterfly knife. The skin's just really nice. It should be a full mid hit. One person actually does inch forwards, and this should be a one at a time type of thing. Line up and hopefully not die mid. And Chris actually gets picked. Or picks, actually. Look, monsters. General Gore takes out Leonardo. Leonardo trying to push General Gore with the Tech 9. Not able to do anything right there in terms of getting him down. But Gramps does get the clean clutch kill right there, making it a 4v3. Equilibrium does get a tag nade mid. Chris taking another play right there, making it Kuza, making it a 4v2. Just over a minute 22 left in this round. This should be a 4v2 win for the side of the CTs. That is Gankstars. That is if Easy for Asian and Gramps can't do much. Gramps is at 7 HP. This could be a very clutch move from the side. Never mind, I was about to say. From the side of D2R, unless they don't check their back, and that's exactly what they don't do right there. An example. Making an example yet again. 5-2 is a round count right now in favor of Gankstars.
Yes, using that CT side to its full advantage. Struggling a little bit here on the cash. Look at the D2R side. You're getting to get a little better. A couple players being able to buy some a utility, better weapon. Still have a little bit of money left in their bank account here. Another round. If D2R is able to get this round here, take it 5-3, you're gonna be a lot better off cash-wise. This is a decent round for them. Every round will be important, but this one a little bit more important than others, I would say, based on the amount of cash they have, what they've spent. If they can get this round, it'll be a nice little payoff for what they've spent, the amount they have left in their accounts. We'll see if it works out for them. Richard pumps down Gore by getting that trade there on Luck Monsters. Example quick to go down by Bruno, though. 3v3 all tied up here on the body count board. Richard staying up, down to 1 HP, but Gramps is ultimately going to finish him off. Equilibrium coming through here. Gotta wait for that grenade to go off before he pushes out through the smoke. I see a man right there. T gets dropped. That's Gramps staying up strong. And now, last CT play left live would be Chris. Right out here by mid. He's looking over here. A little frantic, trying to figure out exactly where he's going to be going. Tied down to 50.
Don't do it, Chris.
Still up.
Don't do it. Oh my god! 1v1!
He can do this. Yeah, he's got a decent amount of time.
No.
Gramps is just waiting, taking away time. He's got to stick to the bomb and defuse it.
Oh my goodness, Chris, what's going on here, Chris? You just went off, man. If Gramps weren't playing heads up right there, that could have definitely gone the wrong way. That could have definitely gone the wrong way of Gankstars right there. Gramps definitely looking like he had that round in the bag, but then Chris is like, nah, man, let me take a crack at it, and he did. He almost clutched up right there, but Gramps, of course, the veteran, not letting him do that at all. And it seems as if right now we have a 5v4 situation as General Gore strikes first, taking out Kuza. Very well placed shots by him. We got 3 players pushing up onto the A-bomb site. There's one person that is in the corner. Do they check their corner? No, they don't, but that trade is there, and that's exactly what you want. Effective trades. And I think there's a 3v3 right now as a few players are going down, and A should be the bomb site that is going to be host of the bomb. That's exactly what's going to go on right here. Example takes out Ramps. 2v1 right now for the CTs. 1 player left alive for the T's. Luke Monster gets taken out. And just like that, another round win for Gankstars. 6-3 is the round count in favor of Gankstars. Let us know who you think is going to take this matchup in the chat below, the live chat, or if you're watching this after the stream, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Let us know the round count as well, the series count, so if it's going to be all the way to a map number 5 or if it's going to end at map number 4. We're going to have to wait and see, folks, as this next round progresses.
And for those of you watching the video on demand after it's been uploaded, don't sneak to the end to put your prediction down there. Dude, honest prediction, right? Do an honest prediction of where you're at, right there in the video on demand. Round number was this 10 here. Equilibrium alone here on the B side. Gore's the first to strike. Finds Asian back there by the ice cream truck. Chris moving out here, going to reinforce teammate over here on the B side, which is where they're pushing out. Una comes out firing, finds Example to Equilibrium, quick to trade him out. Chris up, he got taking too many shots to the chest and finally goes down. Like, I thought he was going to go down, but no, he was still up. He took a lot to the chest, eating just a little bit. It was Gramps pooped down to Equilibrium, and now it's a 2 versus 1. Gore coming through beams, tags him once, tags him twice, but not able to finish him off. Gramps is there, finds him, drops him, and it's now up to Richard to finish this round off for his team here.
Gonna check his corner. He does!
Richard just has held advantage and able to finish him off. 7-3. They're up by 4.
This is definitely a sign that both teams are here to play. D2R Mystic, of course, struggling a little bit, but definitely not out for the count whatsoever. This is going to be an interesting match, folks. Like we said, go ahead and let us know your predictions down in the chat or in the comment section below. And like Jake said, don't go to the end. Don't scrub to the end and and say your predictions after you've seen the prediction or after you've seen the results. Don't do that. You know, you're gonna spoil the mystery. Oh my goodness gracious me. General Gore and Richard yet again. I think this time around General Gore has been the entry fragger for the Gangstar side, and he's doing his job very well. Chris as well. Everyone seems to be going off at any given point. That's what I'm realizing right now. Richard, of course, like I said, I haven't noted anything specific, but definitely not lagging behind in terms of performance. Just I think it's more of like a quote-unquote average performance, but realistically speaking, average at this point is exceptionally high skill level. So it's not really average, you could say it, but not really, as we have a 55-second round going on right now. There's one person on the B-bomb site that could actually spot this rotation. That is Example. 2 players on the B-bomb site. One just came out of beans. Chris spots Gramps, takes him out. And there should be one more player that Chris could potentially get. Not going to peek. Leonardo is just a little bit scared of peeking that, but does indeed shoulder peek it once, twice, thrice right there, and nothing of the sort in terms of any kills going on. It seems to me as if Leonardo and Look Monsters are just going to be saving for this round. 22 seconds left. Bomb is in the hands of Look Monsters with a Tech 9. So if anything, you could be able to get this kill right here, but not able to do that. And 8-3 is the round count right now in favor of Gankstars. Yo, GS got good nade spots. I mean, 100%.
Could agree with that statement.
Yeah, 100%. Both teams also have good nade spots, no doubt. But it seems to me as if, like you said, Gankstars seems to have the superior nade spots. Indeed, yo, Virus, what's up?
I got too, man. Yeah, you got just overall playing better. They struggled obviously on the map. Frosty Frosty's never that was over incredibly quick.
What just happened?
Into the flip. I was gonna say something, then get into casting, but yeah, we just moved into the flip really quickly there. GS has always struggled a little bit on the map. Frosty, something I think they should obviously practice with a little bit. But the way they play on other maps, I mean, Arid, easy.
Mhm.
This map looking really, really well for them right now. They did play on the CT side. You know, you could say it was a CT advantage. But when you're beating a team like D2R by 6 rounds on the CT side, okay, yeah, I don't know if you could say it's all that CT advantage. Maybe a couple rounds you can go there, but when you're up by 6, I have a little bit harder time of
That's true.
believing it's just
Yep.
the CT side that's giving them that advantage. Yes, there's a little bit of an advantage to it, but it's not that much of an advantage. Chris realizes there's a player down there. Quick little flick. Gonna fire a couple warning shots. Does get dropped down to 78. Gonna opt to back up in here and help out on this A side. General Girl was the first to strike. CTs are down a man early on here. And right now, D2R is just way too spread out. Gramps is gonna find example. Not gonna be able to work for his team right there. Chris puts down Leonardo. A little trade. Bomb has it planted. Realizes there's another man coming in there. Tags him once. Goes back for another shot. Not gonna find him. Puts a grenade down and has to back up. He might get dropped by this frag if he's not careful. He's able to get out of there just in time. Bomb has been planted. But only 2 CTs up to work with. Make that 1. Bruno's the last man here, and he's getting traced.
Ooh.
They know his location.
Okay.
Chris comes in. He's down to 29. He's backing out. But at this point, you try to save. There's like you don't have much to save, really. And he's not gonna be able to save it all. General Gore comes out, lands one shot on him. It's 3-10. 7 rounds are in favor of GS. They won that first round on the flip, got the extra cash in their bank account, and really, this looks like you're just gonna run away with it again. You're just gonna, run away with it right here towards the end. And 13-3, 13-4 might be the final round count.
I mean, if history, repeats itself, that seems to be what's gonna go down, Jake. It really does. Both teams definitely started off hot, making it, I think, 2-2 or 3-3 in the round count. But now, Gankstars running away with it as a 1v4 right now. Definitely not favorable. Graham 16-11. Can he do this 1v4? Yes. Is it likely? No. Definitely not likely. This goes to show how powerful the Gankstars roster is. If you have everyone working on full cylinders, then it's difficult to do much against them. Same thing could be said for D2R Mystic, but it seems as if oh my goodness, Gramps just got done dirty there. Oh my goodness. It seems as if D2R Mystic just kind of ran out of gas.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the KDs here. Look Monsters, 3-14. Kuza, 4-13. Gramps is 16-12. One of the only players left here from the original roster, or not the original roster, but from the older roster. These players just struggling a little bit, aren't as ready for prime time, you could potentially say, or just having a bad game. Gramps is up there, and there's only so much you can do in a game where your health does not regenerate. And if your health regenerated, maybe you have a couple clutch moments, but it's just difficult when your health doesn't regenerate. Not much you can do, especially when basically your entire team is double or triple negative. 2 up here on the CT side, 3 now up on the T's. The T's are just prowling around and finishing players off systematically. Gramps is still, poking at him, having some fun, throwing his walker down on their foot and whatnot. But at the end of the day, there's just not much more you can do. Gramps still trying to stay up here with the 8-9-1 in hand, finds Chris strafing back to the right, gonna see if we can find him. That bomb hasn't picked up, and he's now gonna plant it here on the A site. At least I thought he was. He is. He's going back for it and planting it. Gramps down to 26 HP. Gonna come from the back here. Nice little rotation here from him.
Almost had it. Example though, slightly higher IQ right there is definitely gonna pay off. 1 round away. Game or match point from Gankstars. Wow, didn't see this coming. Roman Wolf, what's up? Or No Man Wolf, rather. How you doing? Thank you very much for tuning in. Josh, what's up? Thank you very much for tuning in. Cayman CNC. Rasmi, what's up, man? Luis, Exile, Canal, what's up? Thank you very much for tuning in. Aaron, thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Don't worry about the gold giveaway. There will be one after each and every single matchup. So don't forget, stay tuned for the matches and stay tuned just a little bit longer for the gold giveaways. 2 players are actually down for the side of D2R. Make that a 3-4 right now. As example, gets caught with a knife out. Leonardo catching him with his pants down right there. It seemed like 2v2 as Gramps gets a kill on General Gore, but not before General Gore can contribute to a nade kill, making this a 2v2 Equilibrium and crew. Are they able to get anything going right here on the A bomb site? It seems as if they're a little bit pinned And they're going to be pinched momentarily as Gramps actually does indeed fall. Rich is going to get hit from behind in 2 seconds right here. And he gets first kill, but not able to get the second kill behind him. Leonardo coming in clutch right there. Putting 4 rounds on the board for D2R Mystic and keeping them alive right now. D2R Mystic trail to Gankstars 4-12.
First point since the flip here D2R gets. A bunch of these players have come from other teams that have never really made it past the semifinals, I don't think. Yes, that's another thing. You're playing here in the finals. You don't have a lot of finals experience, and this is where boys become men. Really, you haven't had any finals experience. You need to step up and show why you should have some final experience, and you've just gotten the short of the stick of it a few times. But I'm not seeing any of that. Everybody's just not playing like they should be here in a finals match. It's disappointing to see that, but they just are not. They're just not ready to be here, I don't think. Many of these players just hanging back too much, too cautious play, a little scared, dare I say, in their movements. I'm trying to figure out the right words to use and whatnot, but really that's what it is. It's like they're very cautious, a little scared, and because of that, your shots aren't as controlled as they should be, and just little mistakes here and there add up to make big. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and with that slight hesitation, it's the meaning of winning that round or not, right?
And it's definitely great practice to play against a team like this, and have that pressure. But on the flip side of things, you don't get these opportunities all the time.
No,
right?
Definitely not.
You don't get the opportunities like this all the time. So it's one of those things with the scrim or whatnot. So it is a great experience to play in a high pressure situation, best out of 5 or something like that. But you typically aren't playing for over $1,400 in cash and other prizes. So there's the extra added pressure there, and it's probably eating away in the back of your mind too. It's like, oh man, there's all this stuff here on the line, and we're struggling, and that even further messes up your play. But as we say that, D2R is able to put another point up here on the board, but again, it's all a little too late.
Yeah, they have.
Virus, I never recall any of those words coming out of my mouth.
And I want to bring to light real quick over here. I don't know what that was from Gramps, but Gramps, for whatever reason, over here on this left-hand side, okay, he's not gonna go there anymore. But the support beam, for whatever reason, he pushed to the left and up instead of pushing back and around to the right where he had cover. Because of that, that round could have gone completely differently. Fortunately, his teammates were able to clutch up and get the defuse, but something as simple as that could definitely spell disaster. And I would assume it's simply just an not exaggeration, but an oversight from Gramps, because he just finished shooting through the smoke. Yes, of course, you didn't get any hit markers, but that doesn't mean that there's no one there. So if I were in that situation after shooting the smoke, I would back up and go the other way around. It's just the smarter thing to do in that scenario. But either way, General Gore and crew down to 1 player, and that is Richard, as Gramps has literally done nothing except roam around this map because his teammates are just doing all the killing. And that's exactly what happens right there, but not before Richard takes out Leonardo. D2R staying alive just a little bit longer. They're still trailing right now to Gankstars, 6-12. Ooh, scoreboard. Oh my goodness gracious me. So Gramps is at 22-15. Chris on the other side of things for Gankstars at 19-11. This seems to be the game of trades, because if you take a look at the bottom of the leaderboard for D2R Mystic, 5-16 for both Kuza and Luke Monsters, and not much better for Easy for Asian, 9-17. Equilibrium and crew both going either positive or even, which is Richard at the bottom of the leaderboard for Gankstars. So, stats in this situation definitely are able to play a critical role. General Gore finds a kill on Luke Monsters. Gramps putting down some shots, not able to connect on any killing blows. But as I say that, Gramps is left in a 1v3. Can he do it? Yes. Is it likely? Nope. Not likely at all. Does get a tag. Does get player tagged up, actually, and then gets tagged himself. And they all know where he is right now. This should be a win for Gankstars, and it is indeed. Gankstars take map number 2 on Streets, or map number 3, rather, on Streets. And they're up right now.
2 wins.
2-1 in the series. Best of 5 of the Art of Warfare Finals. Damn. That I thought it was gonna go the extra mile there, but Gankstars just had a whole different story. They really did. Damn. It just looked.
GS is looking good, and
Yeah.
really, you're at this point. You're 1 round away from taking the W, being the champions of the finals. D2R is just not looking like they got much left
No,
in the tank.
really
The
not.
players don't have enough experience. Do you have a couple subs come in? We'll see it. Do you have
knows?
anybody to sub in? I don't know. We'll see here. I was moving to the next round. But if you're gonna start making subs, should you have done that this round? Match number 3. So you aren't in a situation where you're playing from behind, now making the subs. Maybe you should have made the subs this round, and maybe you'd still be playing from behind. GS would still be up, but those players would have had a little bit of time to warm up in the match, and it'd be a little even next round. All little things to think about. There's so many little things add up to a big issue or a big surprise. I think a big surprise is a better word. Surprise can be good or bad for whatever team is gonna have those little issues. But overall, GS is looking excellent, and I think they're probably gonna end up winning this. I do, just from an unbiased perspective looking at it,
Based on what we've seen,
based on what I've seen, that is really what it looks like, and they're gonna be able to take the W.
Yeah.
Chat, what do you think in the comment section down below? I think it'll be GS or hashtag GS or D2R will be the gold giveaway hashtag. GS or D2R will be the gold giveaway hashtag. And of course, add your Fort Assault in-game name after that. Hashtag GS or D2R with your Fort Assault in-game name after that. And we'll be giving away 1,000 YOLO to one of you lucky individuals.
Yes, indeed. Just want to give a quick shout out to my dude, Gameboy. Gameboy, what's up, my dude? How's it going? Awesome homie. Go ahead and check him out. His YouTube channel, please makes awesome thumbnails on his phone, of all things, right? Mind-blowing. Helps me out whenever he can. Awesome homie. Go ahead and check him out down in the chat below. But yeah, what's up, man? How's it going? Zach Panda, what's up? How's it going? Mend, what's up? How's it going? Goofy, Al, Avatar, yo, what's up, man? What's crack-a-lackin'? Erica's, what's up, man? How's it going? Music, never give up, what's up, man? XO3, Hamdan? I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I butchered your name, but what's up? Thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get the gold giveaway started. Do you have a hashtag, Jake?
Yes, hashtag, was it GS or D2R or GS with your Fort Assault in-game name?
Hashtag D2R or GS with your Fort Assault in-game name. Go ahead and put that, and then 1K gold will be headed to one lucky randomly selected viewer. We'll we'll get this show on the road once we are all in the lobby with the teams ready. This is, of course, match point and game point for D2R, or for Gankstars rather, as Gankstars have a 1 map lead over D2R Mystic. That is 2-1. This is, of course, a best of 5 single elim right now going on over here at the Fort Assault Art of Warfare Finals, powered by Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula, as well as over here Mobile Esports repping over here. What's up? We'll give y'all another 2 minutes or so to go ahead and spam that hashtag. That hashtag, of course, is GS or D2R, followed by your Fort Assault in-game name. And yeah, we'll see y'all in a bit.
I could do way better. You didn't think I'm just a 2-time video game champion, do you?
Morning.
Yeah!
Try.
G Fuel Energy Crystals. Energy that pops.
Yo, how's it going? Back over here with the Art of Warfare Finals. And match is almost ready. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Gold giveaway will be selected very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I see the spam going in there. I like that username. What was the one? It was Burger King Wi-Fi, and there's also Operation Find Dad. I thought both those are funny. Alrighty, gonna join up over here. Alrighty, and I think that'll do. Yes, excellent. Ooh. Pew 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 pew. Yeetus fajitas. Oh, that's what it was. Can we get a Yeetus fajitas going in the chat? Yeetus fajitas. I'll go ahead and type that in the chat. Yes. Refueled right there real quick. Rocking that strawberry shortcake. No milk this time though, unfortunately for me. Yeah, it actually tastes. It tastes. It tastes sweet, slightly different than with milk. I found that it tastes good, but different. I don't know what it is. It's still good with water. It just tastes different. Obviously, I prefer with milk, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, no, it should be good.
Okay, I don't know what, but my mic should be back.
We are good to go right there.
I think we're good now. I didn't say anything too intelligent, so don't worry about
it. No, we should be good there. All right. So the gold giveaway winner has been submitted, so don't you worry. Jake, if you want to go ahead and redo that real quick. I don't know why, but
yes, yeah, we did choose the winner, guys. I want to let you know. Bot, congratulations. Bot, yeah, that is the thing I did say. It wasn't very intelligent, but I'm sure you guys wanted to know that information. Enemy Bot is the winner. Andres Duda, again,
something like that. Yeah.
Sure, I'm butchering your name, but the Fortisol IGN is Enemy Bot. Congratulations there. Your name has been submitted. It takes about 2 to 3 days for the to get gold in your account. Sometimes it's less, but just about, we'll leave it right there, 2 to 3 days. It's typically the amount of time that it does take. Once again, congratulations to Enemy Bot. You are the gold giveaway winner. Moving in to match number 4. Moving back over to Arid, the hot desert sun. Gotta be careful if you don't bring your sunscreen, might burn you. Prepared though. I got the G Fuel too to keep me nice and cool.
Yeetus.
Throat nice and cleaned out here. Interested to see what happens. Last time we were here, just a couple hours ago, GS put a nice old smackdown on D2R, but D2R's had a few rounds. Are they warmed up? Are they ready to play here on Arid will be the question. But last round, they're just looking worn out. They look like they got less in the tank. They're just tired. They're a little frustrated, a little scared. Just not prepared.
Yeah.
I think GS just has the more experienced players here, and they are ready to play, and they're going to be able to take this. We do have a sub coming in though.
We do.
Nice season. I don't know how you're.
Let's go with nice. That. I don't know.
I'm going with nice 100%. And Silence is back here for his team. So a couple subs are coming in. I think that's a good idea to go ahead and put those subs in. We do 3 gold giveaways, so you've had hundreds of people watching, so you can go ahead and do that division. We'll just say you take 100 people and divide that by.
Yes.
Your odds of winning are low. I'm sorry. It's completely random. Some people win, some people don't, man. Hopefully you can win the next gold giveaway, but it is what it is.
Yeetus fajitas, Zach Panda, what's up, Snacks All? I see you there. Notice me, senpai. I noticed you, dude.
I'll be down some fajitas right now.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Flavored G Fuel. Oh man, that would be an interesting flavor right there. 100%.
Yes, indeed. Yo, happy friend 123. What's up, man? Thank you very much for tuning in. How's it going, my dude? Are you enjoying the matches? I know I definitely am, especially the beginning of that map number 3 on Streets. Oh, caliente, yitas fajitas. I don't know why I said it with an accent. Caliente. There we go. That's how I said. Oh, I forgot. Where are the Spanish viewers at? I'm crying. I'm sad. Where y'all at on this time?
Slow, quiet.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Wait for one more restart here.
OP
and we should
ProNap.
Go right into it. I think I'm not sure which side teams are starting out on. Supposedly GS will be on the T side to start with.
GS on the T side will be live. Should be live momentarily. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Just taking a look at the stats real quick over here. Again, comparing these two teams. Gankstars edging out D2R Mystic in almost every single category except for points. That is, of course, D2R Mystic playing a little bit more matches, a few more matches. And sometimes, you know, getting more matches in equals more points depending on your captains and your roster. But Gramps, of course, 2753 points-wise. General Gore, 2884 on the side of Gankstars. And we're going to go ahead and get into this matchup right now. Gankstars is starting...
Semi-attractive faces, man.
Gankstars is starting on the T side. Map number 4 on Arid is live.
Here we go. I'm intrigued to see how nice he's going to play. Be nice gameplay for him or not so nice. Maybe a little more naughty. But not naughty in a good way, if you know what I'm saying. Richard here, moving towards mid right now. Looking CT double doors. Not going to see anybody. Moving up here right now on the balcony side. Just figuring out where they're going. CT's taking their time. D2R is starting out on the CT side. A little bit of an advantage to start on with. You need it. Bruno, first to strike. Gonna find equilibrium. That bomb has been dropped, but just picked up now. Richard throws a frag grenade right inside here. Storage. Thinking about pushing in. Gramps gonna even up, put down an example. And Chris, actually. Bruno finds Chris. Richard comes in firing. Not be able to connect when he shots. A little sloppy right there. Not gonna see the person right side.
Nice.
Nice. And the last T player right there is Gore, and he goes down. I think that was Bruno finished him off. Nope, it was Leonardo there with the Tech 9. First round going in favor of D2R. First round, but deja vu a little bit. D2R took that first round. In match 1 here on Arid, GS won the next 3 after that. We'll see if that is how it goes. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you know, it'd be really interesting. Things have been a little crazy in terms of how similar they have been to previous matches today. Chris moving out here, and Bruno's gonna double up with that Mac. Kind of big Mac right there. Equilibrium's gonna find Bruno, finish him off, and
Oh my gosh.
with some MP7 action in between there. And that's 2 rounds on the board there for D2R. A couple subs made, and it looking a little bit more energetic, and maybe filled up the tank a little bit. Stopped there at the gas station, shook up a new shaker of G Fuel, and filled up the tanks, and they're ready to play here. Looking at the KDs right now, Bruno 5-1, nice. 3-0, nice. And of course, Leonardo 1-0 here. Equilibrium, Richard and Chris. Equilibrium, the only one to have a kill here. Everybody else is actually negative here. About to join the agency on the side of GS.
Yes, indeed. And D2R Mystic definitely coming out swinging, going full throttle like you mentioned, Jake. Getting some gas back in the tank, filling it up. But of course, last time around on Streets, it seemed as if D2R had the lead, and they did for a little bit, but ultimately got overruled by the Gankstars roster. So we're gonna have to wait and see if that is exactly what's gonna happen, or if D2R Mystic will, you know, potentially come back over here and get this series all tied up 2-2, leading us to a map number 5, a final decisive map number 5. All the kill feed right now is in favor of the CT, except for one player right there that is going down. That is Leonardo. T's left alive are 2 right now. Chris and company. Example at 9 HP versus the 3 of Kuza. Nice and Silent. Silent still yet to get a kill. Example should be picked off over here unless he gets some hit markers. And then a kill he does indeed, but trade's going down. Nice. Very nice trade by him. Chris putting down some pistol shots. Connecting 1 HP and a dream. Is he gonna be able to pull this off? No, he is not. As Nice and Kuza are able to pinch him, making this a 3-0 round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic. Whew. Caliente. Eatus fajitas, everybody. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Spam that in the chat. Eatus fajitas. Or pronab.
Amen. Nothing wrong with the pro nav spot. Gramps, sole player over here on A right now. He's all favoring towards his side. He realizes it. About to peek. Just misses the guy crossing right there. There he is. Tags him. He doesn't get tagged himself. He's going to come back. Tags him once again. And I would say he's not coming back. He actually does. Example. Come back and he makes an example. Great there. Gramps showing his experience at his elder age, but he's still here and ready to play. He's got a grenade in hand too, which he can utilize. Probably can easily get a kill and soften up another player right up here on top of balcony. I think he's going to throw it off. He's going to opt out to do that. Finds equilibrium, tipping the balances even more in his favor. He's right down here, bottom house, looking over to his right. Not going to find any AT players. Bruno's going to find Chris, and GS just there's nothing they can do right now. They're getting dropped left and right. Gore's the first to respond on for his team. Finds Nice, but get quickly traded out by Bruno. As Bruno gets that traded out respectively by Richard. 3 versus 1. Richard, the last one left alive, finds Gramps. Unbelievable shot. That frag grenade from the grave is going to finish him off. D2R takes another round on the board, 4-0 right now. Looking very nice. And they're down a man as well. Somebody has disconnected. They're going to have to try to rejoin.
And do you know what happened there, Jake? At the beginning when you were spawning Gramps, he ended up making the play that actually opened up the entire map for his team. So what happened was he was baiting and kind of like pushing out a little bit and putting down some shots up top palace. He got that kill. And once you're in an engagement for 5 to 10 seconds, or a little bit less than 10 seconds, I say about 5 seconds or so, and no one else has shown their face except that one player that you killed, the smart thing would do is push up and gain some ground, and that's exactly what he did. If no one else is challenging you or trying to get that trade that for the teammate that you just killed, then odds are that there isn't anyone close enough, which will allow you to push up, and that's exactly what he did. He got a person mid on the steps, and ultimately get a 3K, I believe, with a nade towards the end, and that's exactly what let them win that round number 4. But of course, this is a 1v3 scenario right now. Silent left in this scenario, 78 HP. And a Dream Equilibrium should be able to just probably check this corner, but I think he's actually going to be spotted by Example and Crew over here. Equilibrium and Crew are actually going to just chillax, wait for Silent to come to them, because there's no reason for Silent to do anything except save in this scenario, because he does not know where everyone is specifically. They could just be hiding corners or pushing them. He might get pushed over here on the left-hand side. He does indeed, but this should be a save, and I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know what Richard was doing there, but it should be a save round for Silent and D2R Mystic, and that is exactly what happens right there. A little bit of a blunder for the bomb right there, but right now 4-1 is the round count in favor of D2R Mystic. Kuza taking a look at the scoreboard right now, 10-3. Very well played by him. For D2R Mystic on the other side of things, no one going positive for Gankstars. Chris joining the agency 005 right there, so 005, close to 007 or 007. Little James Bond reference there. Really cheesy, but hey, sometimes cheesiness is awesome. You know, cheesy bread and stuff. Anyway, minute 32 left in this round, 4v5, as Gankstars has the man advantage. That is nice that did, or yeah, nice that fell. He's 0-1 right now, and it seems to me as if this is going to be an A push. That is exactly what's going down. Silent and Crew putting down some shots on the player that just crossed towards elbow, rather, and this should be a bomb. Oh my goodness, never mind. I was going to say this should be a bomb retake, site bomb retake. Bomb site retake is what I meant to say. English is a little hard sometimes. Gunfight going down over at elbow. 2 players are going to be rushing that player. That's exactly what you want to see. 2 players rushing the 1 player. And this is going to be another Gankstars round win. They have rounds now back to back. They're still trailing, but definitely in for the count. 4-2. Whew. Interesting. Okay, so take a look at Equilibrium and Crew. And Kuza and Crew, they all seem to have the same amount of cash. The only difference is I think that Gankstars hasn't had to buy, so because of that, D2R Mystic will be at the cash disadvantage, and that doesn't seem to make much difference. As Kuza says, hey, General Gore, Richard, my buddy Gramps over here has my back, but as I say that, 2 more fall, and this is still a very very promising round for the D2R roster, as it is a 4v2, just over a minute left, or minute 30 rather. As Silent gets a nice spray control right there on the noggin of Example. Bomb is planted on A. This should be a D2R win unless everyone's going to challenge one by one, and that's exactly what's going on. But Gramps and Kuza able to do the dirty business right there, and that's something that you do not want to see, because if you challenge one by one at a time, it gives the other player the opportunity to clutch where there shouldn't be an opportunity to clutch. And right there, almost went into the favor of Gankstars, but Gramps and crew able to clutch up right now. They're leading 5-2 over Gankstars.
(13-4). Impressive KD there from Bruno. Nice having joined back in here, and Silent as well. Chris and Richard 2-6 and 3-6 respectively. Look at Example as well, 3-5. Those players, it's like those players can play. They come in like they did in last match number 3 on Streets. Then they just blow out D2R. But when they're struggling, and there's not much that can be done. But I also can see that with D2R as well. You know, when you had a couple of players struggling, like Leonardo was struggling, who was another player that was struggling on the last round. I forget who it was. Loop Monsters was struggling in match number 3, but was playing very well in match number 2, and they ended up taking the one over GS there. You know, so you could say that both things, the same thing about both teams. Bruno going to be forced to back up as he tagged down to 21. They are pushing towards his B side right now. Multiple smokes are down. He tags one, but going to ultimately get dropped over there. Chris finds a man on his left. That's Leonardo down at CT up here. Bomb has been dropped, and it's Gramps. And 1 versus 2. Both these players funneling in here. The bomb has been picked up. 51 HP on the hands of Chris. And I'm not sure how many are on the other hands of Richard right here. It's 11. About 62 between the both of them. Bomb has been planted, and Gramps at 27. Has to be careful. He realizes one coming up from behind him is going to start moving up, but nothing he could do there. Better shots from Richard, a little bit of pre-fire action, and that's another round going in favor here of GS. D2R still leads by 2, but it's 5-3.
5-3 is the round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic. Looking at the scoreboard right now, we got nice in a 0-2, a nice 0-2. Ping looking really nice for him actually at 32. Very opportunistic of them to use that ping advantage. Of course, these two teams going neck and neck each and every single round. Some rounds don't clearly dictate an outcome until the very end or towards the very end, but of course sometimes it's clean cut and dry the first 10-15 seconds, as we've seen previous rounds. And Richard, oh my goodness, I'm so happy that I got that on cam right there. Richard getting the nade kill that opens up this map right now. Is it going to be enough, or is this going to be just first frag that ultimately doesn't lead to too much? We're going to have to wait and see, as we have the T's trying to plant on a bomb site. Gunfight's going down towards the CT side of things. One person, that is Chris, able to peek, and Gramps gets caught right there. I don't know what happened there. He might have been low HP, but either way, Chris getting the better of Gramps. And it seems to me as if Chris will be going for the flank, the quick flank. That is indeed what he's going for. Gunfight's going down over here. He does actually get General Gore, or actually get Silent with the help of General Gore. And just like that, 5-4 is the round count. 1 round away from tying it all up as we go into this next round. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Right now, it just seems as if Gankstars is just putting that pedal to the metal and like not letting go, not letting up, and Gankstars just seems to have more gas in the tank right now. They might have like stopped midair, refueled, and it seems to me as if that's what's going on over here. As Chris gets another frag onto Gramps, but as I say that, 2 players fall for the side of Gankstars.
With a nice little flank.
Whew.
1 T left alive. That would be Gore here. Struggling a little bit, only 5-8. Lone here on balcony. Bomb is just down. Nice camping on it. Good amount of time left for Gore. He's got 100 health. Still a decent amount of ammo too. He's gonna peek down here and see nice. Has yet to shoot. Just very, very well trained there on that trigger, not just start firing shots randomly. He knows where he's at. He has been given away. He tags him once. Gonna opt to reload here, move up on balcony, make sure no one's around him. Throws the grenade back there. Gonna move in with the knife, maybe not. Still plenty of time. 50 seconds on the clock. He just finally got hit by a bullet. He's down to 83 right now. If I was a CTs, I'd start somebody try to pinch him on the left. It does appear they finally made the decision to do that. He realizes there's a CT up there. He's gonna finish
my god!
before he can silent him.
I got caught drinking G Fuel right there.
That was an impressive one, right? That was an impressive kill. That's all wrapped up. D2R will be taking the lead back up by 2, 6-4.
I almost spilled my G Fuel all over my iPad. Oh my goodness. That was freaking nuts right there. I didn't expect that to happen. The headshot with the spray control. Damn. Wow. 2 rounds.
The spray control was a little off, but it ended up in his advantage.
Oh, interrupted my sip there. I was like mid-sip. Ooh. Is Gramps gonna get this nade again? No, he's not. Interesting. Okay, so from what I've seen, the standard nade spots are coming in and some are connecting. I just don't know whether or not it's gonna be more one-sided in terms of nades. Because I have seen both sides get more or less the same amount of nades, maybe a few more from Gankstars, but it's not too over the top. Gramps has backed up onto the A-bomb site, gets a call out that they are not going to go to the A-bomb site from Palace as they were before. He did hear a whole bunch in the Palace area. Leonardo does actually take out General Gore, making it a 1 or a 3v4 actually, just over a minute left in this round. Example gets taken out. Oh my goodness, or takes out Gramps rather on the flank ski. Not able to detect what was going on there. 6-5 right now is the round count. Gankstars keeping it close, 1 round away from tying it all up. Rasmi, I mean, technically I guess, yeah, 'cause some did spill. Some did spill. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, some did spill, but nah. Eatus fajitas.
Is this the last game, asks Karen. It could be, depending on who wins. GS currently leads the series in this best out of 5, 2-1. If D2R were to win this match, it will go to match number 5. If GS does win this, though, it will be the last match. Silence creeping up. That can be able to defeat Gore to better shots and just faster reaction time. Equilibrium's the bomb carrier. Moving through Palace right now all alone. Other remaining teammate over here by B, that would be General Gore. Working on his KD a little bit more. Got a couple kills recently. Peeks out. Not seeing anybody just yet. Equilibrium. Unaware that there's really nobody on the A side at all. Of course, we do have that caster advantage, be able to read the radar. Got the radar hacks, yes, I guess you could say. But I'm trying to get that bomb planted on A. I understand wanting to reinforce your teammate. He is going to get the kill on Bruno, which is huge. Gore's going to push up here a bomb site, and he might be able to, Equilibrium's going to be able to get this kill right off your back. Nice, going to come out, find Gore. Unbelievable timing right there. Equilibrium gets stuck coming through there just for a split second. It's enough time for Nice to be able to turn around right before the flip and put his team up by 2 points here for the flip. GS is down by 2 with only 5. D2R up by 2 with 7. We'll see what happens here. GS now on the CT side, D2R now on the T side. This is, where you kind of can see you're only down by 2 if you're on the GS side, only up by 2 if you're on the D2R side. So this is enough variance between the rounds to say, okay, well, maybe it was the CTs. You can make that argument that it's not 6 or 7 rounds different, so you can kind of make that argument. Maybe it was a CT side. We'll see. We'll definitely see how they play on the T side. There's a lot riding here on how D2R plays his T side. Body count board currently even, 3 men up on each side. Richard coming through, about to bounce a grenade off the roof here. That's a well-placed grenade, and that's going to damage that T player. Probably take him all the way out. Just not going to take him all the way out, but definitely does big damage to him. Gramps is going to find example over here on the A side, as that's where the bomb has been planted. Richard tagging him once, tagging him twice. Quick little flick is going to tag this player on the left side twice. Silence also putting down Equilibrium. Last man here on the CTs is going to be Richard in a difficult situation. Amazing shot there on Gramps. Realizes there's one player on his left. He's not going to have enough time to defuse this bomb, but he could potentially take out one of these D2R players, maybe the other one, and be able to save. Not much to save, but better than losing your life. Terrace to get it that round. Again, not a huge surprise. Just didn't have enough time, but Richard able to take out Silence with the well-placed headshot. You stay alive, you damage those players, get a little bit extra cash. Maybe buy something a little nicer. We'll see if he opts to do that. Maybe buy some utility. He is going to buy a couple grenades, but probably just going to go ahead and stick with the pistol he's got. Not a bad decision, as he was able to use that quite effectively last round.
Oh my goodness. General Gore got tagged up. He's going to get pushed up. Is he going to be able to get the trade over here with his teammate? Or are they both going to fall? Kuza gets one kill on General Gore, but oh my goodness gracious me. This seems to be a complete and utter site take from the T's. Bomb is planted on the B bomb site. CT's left to 2 players alive. Make that one as Gramps gets a 2-piece right there. X23, make that Wolverine. X10, Gramps gets a 3K. Very well placed shots by him. 9-5 is the round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic, and Gramps put it on a show that round. Very well placed shots by him and his crew as well. Leonardo and company doing their jobs nicely, and we have a 3-man firing squad right there hitting the CT spawn, not connecting with any blowing kills. This round has just started, of course, and we're gonna have to wait and see where it progresses to. I think we should be seeing a Palace hit right now. That's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing 4 players hit Palace side, and they do seem to be backing up just a little bit. There's only one player that's actually going to be opposing them. That player is going to be Chris. Chris gets swiftly taken down for the count, and this should be a completely free bomb plant on the A bomb side. That is, of course, if the bomb is planted. 2 players have gone down for the side of the CTs, and the bomb is now going down, I believe. 2 players left alive on the CT's. Bomb is going down on the A bomb site. This should be, without a doubt, a D2R Mystic win. Richard gets taken down. 1 person left alive, and General Gore is going to be swarmed. 2 HP, nothing he can do right there, not even save. And D2R Mystic right now, 10-5 right now for the round count. Very, very well played by them. Gankstars had a little bit in the tank, but D2R Mystic just kicked it up into high gear. And it seems to me as if they came to play the full extent of this match, and they're looking like they're going to be tying this series up 2-2. We're going to have to wait and see if that happens. 3 rounds away from doing that on the side of D2R Mystic. Of course, Gangstar's not out whatsoever. We're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. There's 1 player on the CT side of things for Gangstar's that was pushed up towards top of Palace, but definitely a good idea is to back up, and that's exactly what that player did. We have a 4-man rush onto the A-bomb site. There are 2 players that can potentially oppose this rush, and that is going to be Chris and crew. Chris does indeed fall, though. It's a nice. Richard gets a call out to go back towards the A-bomb site. Example, though, helping out his teammate. A whole flurry of kills going down, making it a 3v3, and at this point, I do believe that they're going to regroup and try and go for a different bomb site, and that's exactly what's going to go on over here. Gramps did get spotted right here on the cross. Does throw a nade towards the back CT spawn. Not able to connect with anything, though. But definitely scary things going on right here. As Gramps does actually find Richard, connects with the headshot. Foul. 2v3. This should be an advantage for the T's, as Gramps and crew have a player advantage. But as I say, that Silent gets taken out silently by the MP5K of General Gore. Gramps takes out General Gore as he tried to rush in onto the B-bomb site. Bomb is planted by Gramps. This should be a round win for D2R Mystic, as Leonardo is at 92 HP. Gramps is at 34. Equilibrium is at 45. And this should be a round win for D2R Mystic.
Should we count him out yet? Ooh. Well, as I said that, it is. Equilibrium sticks out, gets popped to Leonardo. It's 11-5.
Pop, pop.
Pop and drop. Bruno, 19-10. Leonardo, 12-9. And Gramps, 12-11 here on the D2R side. Over here on the GS, you got General Gore, 12-15. Richard, 11-11. And Example, 9-12. All those players are not positive. 1 is only even. The other 2 are negative for the top 3 on each for the side of GS. Over on D2R, everybody is positive. see the difference in a round count definitely because of that. Up by what would that be? 6? Up by 6
indeed.
here.
If they win this, 7.
And of course it will be match point as well. Nice has a sniper out. Chris does finally an auto action. No, Nice has dropped the sniper.
Interesting. I don't think I've seen that in a while where you drop a gun and swap it
Sniper
out.
to pick up a foul. Yeah, I know. But really, you're playing on the yeah, I can see it. Yeah, maybe.
Spots one. Gets a kill. Should be another match or round win for D2R Mystic, barring anything crazy. But as I say that, Chris takes out Silent. Gramps makes it a 1v2, just like that. D2R Mystic get that round win. Now they're a match point from tying this series, best of 5, 2-2. Will that happen? Likely, but don't count Gankstars out. Oh my goodness! I just realized Kuza broke the 20k bomb, or the 20 bomb. I mean, 21 and 11 is Kuza. The other side of things, General Gore 13 and 16. Definitely not what you want to be in terms of, yes sir, definitely not in terms of round count or stats. But that's okay, sometimes stats don't tell the whole story. Chris and crew might get challenged over here, top of Palace. We're going to have to wait and see over here real quick. 2 fall for the side of General Gore. But Chris catches Kuza looking the wrong way. Takes out that dude right there, top of Palace, which is Kuza at 1v2 right now, as Chris is left in a 1v2 situation. And if callouts were a thing, which I think they are, then they should have known that Chris was up top, and that player that was bottom, Palace, should have played that maybe a little bit differently. But I don't know what's going on here. Why are you challenging by yourself? Why are you challenging by yourself? Nice. What are you doing? Why are you challenging by yourself?
You waited for a teammate to come up. I don't understand why you did that either.
You regroup or wait for them to do something.
Stupid.
Right? You have time. Oh,
I said you had time, but they wasted it completely, and that's gonna be another point. Yes, yeah, D2R is a little more flexible. You are up there at match point, 12 points, but still, you make little mistakes like that, and then it ends up being tied up 12-12. You can't do that. You should have gone in together, waited for him to come back, and you hit him at the exact same time, one from the front, one from the back. Should have been what happened. You pinch him right there inside of the Palace corridor. They decided not to do that. Interesting choice. Bruno strikes early, finds Gore right there by the T-spawn. Chris already moving inside of Palace. GS is now looking a little more awake. It's funny how this happens. He's like hits match point for one team, and then the other team that's down by 5, 6, 7 points are like, all right, we're ready to play. We're gonna take this a little more seriously here. Chris and Example both finding kills of their own. Body count board has been even back up here. I take that back. A Silent puts down Example, slightly tipped in their favor now. Gonna double up here. Finds Chris, and it's now match point. D2R does take this W. Bruno 24 and 12, absolutely going off that game.
Yes, sir.
Really one of the main reasons his team won that. But look at the assists. Look, I mean, Gramps 7 assists, Silence 5 assists as well. That's big there for them. Not 14 and 13 and 7-13 respectively, but having that many assists definitely plays a role in helping your teammates get kills and getting the W. Well played at D2R. We're going to match number 5, boys.
That's gonna be the tale. It's gonna be whoever can adapt and whoever can keep the throttle going most, because it's definitely, it seems as if both teams are going back and forth in terms of struggling, not struggling. Everyone's working together. Everyone's doing their job. Sometimes no, sometimes yes. It's gonna come down to, again, who shows up and for how long, right? If everyone shows up for both rosters, then it could potentially go to around 25. If it doesn't go that way, then it's anyone's game, because both teams have definitely showed that they can take leads and keep them and win fairly handedly. I don't know. Yeah, that's a-okay with me, Jake. So we're gonna go ahead and get that gold giveaway.
Hashtag match 5.
Yeah,
hashtag match 5 is
I like
the
it.
hashtag for the gold giveaway, guys. Hashtag match 5 for the gold giveaway. Go ahead and drop that down there in the comment section. Of course, add your Forward Assault in-game names to that and share this on your social media platforms. We're going to match number 5 here. GS versus D2R here in the Art of Warfare Finals. These teams have worked hard to get here, and they're making it worth your while. Share it to everybody, and type that hashtag. Be able to win some gold. chosen randomly, guys. It's not rigged. It's chosen randomly.
Yes,
randomly.
indeed.
It's randomly. It's just out of thin air. You might win. You might have won last week and won this week, or you might not. Said chosen randomly. Hashtag match 5 with your forward assault in game name.
Yes, indeed. Taking a look at the bracket once again. Team Syndicate on the left-hand side of things. You know, based on stats, like I said before, seemed to be the better team, but unfortunately for them, rather, Team Winx had other plans, and Team Winx advanced to the next round there. Gankstars just below them. Playing against Rise. Rise not much of a competition for Gankstars. They did what they could, but Gankstars completely overpowering them. Moving on, and then Winx, more or less the same story as Rise. Gankstars not able to do anything lightly. They go full throttle or no throttle seems to be the case, and Winx ultimately gets knocked out, and Gankstars find themselves in the finals over here on the right side of the bracket. Over here we got D2R Mystic versus XXIV. Unfortunately for XXIV, they fall to D2R Mystic. Not the cleanest and cuttest, or cuttest, is that even a word? It's not the most clean and cut matchup, but D2R Mystic did end up squeaking a W after Gramps gave him that very historic speech of motivation. They do end up taking that W, yeah. And then that he also did sub on, so that's something that you got to take into consideration there. Nemesis and Patriot. Patriot looked to be the better team in game, but unfortunately for them, Nemesis did end up turning the tables and taking them out. And then D2R Mystic, of course, moving on after that. You know, same type of story. Struggles a little bit from D2R Mystic, but ultimately did end up taking that match W. And they find themselves against Gankstars right now in the Art of Warfare finals. This is going to be match number 5 in the best of 5 Art of Warfare finals. Whew.
What you said.
Yes, indeed.
I didn't think we were going to make it this far. I thought GS was going to wrap it up there. Based on how they performed in Arid, based on how they performed in the streets, I thought it was going to be all wrapped up. But D2R has shown us they are still here and still want to play and are still hungry for this W. And all of the, you know, new players they've recruited, they're ready to play. They really do. They want this. They're a little nervous. Couple little subs in there. I've helped D2R out. And we'll see what happens here in match number 5. I'm not sure what the map will be, what server we'll be playing on. I'm intrigued to see what that information will be. We'll find that out soon. Guys, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back, and we'll announce the golden giveaway winner.
Yes, indeed. BRB.
Do way better. You didn't think I'm just a 2-time video game champion, do you?
Morning.
Come on, try.
G Fuel Energy Crystals. Energy that
Yo, we are back over here, ladies and gents, with the Art of Warfare Finals, powered by Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna go ahead and get that gold giveaway sorted out ASAP. I see you, Alex Kazam, in the chat. Type in the V. Oh, I don't know where that came from, but match 5 is the hashtag, and the gold giveaway will end very, very shortly. Thank you very much for everyone who is tuning in, or to everyone who's tuning in, rather. We really do appreciate you tuning in and sticking with us over here at Mobile Esports.
Definitely. I do have the winner chosen here. It is Kana QT or Ritsuko Sako. I am submitting your username right now.
Names are
Congratulations.
difficult.
They are difficult. Sometimes they're.
Yo, KP, what's up? How's it going? But yeah, Kana, you are going to be getting your gold very shortly. Hopefully, usually in about 4 days, sometimes 3, sometimes 5, anywhere between then. But yeah, enjoy it, and yeah, it will be coming to you to the username that you submitted. Alex, spamming.
After the giveaway's over.
Oh my goodness, that is funny. Yeetus Fajitas, go ahead and spam that in chat. Yeetus Fajitas, I like that. Spam that in the chat. It's not a gold giveaway hashtag, but go ahead and spam that in the chat. Come on. Yeetus Fajitas.
Let's go into the Canadian server and back over here to Streets. That'll be what will be happening.
Yes, indeed, and I believe we should be ready to go soon.
I'll say what these teams are ready to play.
Yes, indeed. Real quick, want to go ahead and tell y'all about the amazing G Fuel product that's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That will be announced tomorrow. These are the G Fuel cans, or as I like to call them, the G Fuel Energy Shake a can. But okay, really bad pun. I'm sorry, but I try. Okay, I do my best. But yeah, they're awesome fizzy cans basically. So they do have they are carbonated rather. G Fuel. There are, I believe, 4 flavors if I'm not mistaken. And you can go ahead and use code esportsmobile for 10% off that when they come out and are available. Or you can get 10% off with anything and everything else on gfuel.com with that code esportsmobile. That code again is, of course, esportsmobile. And yeah, that's about it, I think, for the G Fuel side of things. Jake, if you have anything else, go ahead and add it in, because G Fuel is awesome.
Yeah, like I said, it is awesome, 100%. And guys, don't forget to use that code esports mobile when you purchase anything on gfuel.com. Gets you 10% off anything, and of course, you save us a little, you help us out a little bit, and you save a little bit of change for yourself.
Yes,
also, that code sometimes changes to something other than a 10% off code, sometimes 30%, sometimes 40%. Make sure you follow us on the socials linked in the video description down below, so you know when that does change that 30 or 40% code. You can save yourself an even larger amount of change. Of course, you still get the amazing product that is G Fuel. Super excited to try out these new cans. They look absolutely amazing. They come out of 4 or 12 pack, and I think it's 16 fluid ounces in one of these. I'm just really looking forward to being able to get one of these in and try them out. Blue ice and rainbow sherbet, probably my 2 favorite flavors out of here. Love Fazeberry too. So sour cherry is great. That's probably like out of the 4 my least favorite. But I think I'm super, blue ice is my favorite. I would say rainbow sherbet is my next favorite. I'm really excited to try, and then Fazeberry right after that. Cannot wait to try it. Carbonated G Fuel, man. Carbonated G Fuel. It's gonna be good.
Yes, it is. And did anyone see what I just did in the chat? Let me know if you saw that in the chat. I spammed something. I don't know what it was.
Frosty was hard at work.
Copy paste. Enter. Yep.
Control V.
Yes, exactly. Josh McRoberts, what's up? Kryptonite Nab, 100%. I'm a pro Nab though. There's a difference. There is a difference. Happy friend, what's up, man? Thank you very much for tuning in. Quanta, what's up? Gunbroker, what's up? Griffo V, what's up? Andrez, I think. Andrezi. What's up? Thank you very much for tuning in. KP, what's up? Unstable, thank you very much for tuning in. How is everyone doing today? Match number 5 is going to be underway very, very shortly. We really do appreciate your patience and sticking with us as we get this last map on the road with Gankstars and D2R Mystic.
Yeah, just waiting for a couple more D2R players to join here. We should be able to get the show on the road.
Indeed. Taking a look at the points once again. The points development Art of Warfare. Both teams, of course, neck and neck when it comes to points. But D2R Mystic, of course, edging Gankstars out ever so slightly, as you can see on the graph over here. Both teams had, a bit of an opposite effect over here, just slightly parallel, but of course ending up more or less in the same ballpark as the tournament. Art of Warfare tournament progressed and has almost come to a conclusion. We're still on map number 5 right here. That is going to be on Arid, and we're going to have to wait and see who will take the ultimate W. Taking a look at the stats once again over here. Gankstars rather, and D2R Mystic. D2R Mystic trailing just a little bit, ever so slightly actually, literally by points, by 0.0 something in most categories, not by much whatsoever, but Gankstars edging them out ever so slightly. The only category that you would have D2R Mystic, taken over Gankstars would be in points. Gankstars has, I believe, a few less matches played, but that means that, the more matches you play, the more matches you win, and the more matches you play on stream, the greater the points, and D2R Mystic has definitely taken advantage of that. They're sitting at 3189 points-wise over Gankstars 2932. KP, my dude, thank you very much for the $2 dono. Kryptonite, chill with the spam, LMAO. Hey man, sometimes you gotta spam a little bit. I see you in the chat right there with the Yeetus Fajitas Pro OP nap. I like it a lot. Thank you very much to everyone who has tuned in the past and who is tuning in right now. We really do appreciate it, and hopefully you do enjoy, and stay tuned for the gold giveaway at the end of the match. Of course, don't forget. I'm gonna bring our semi-attractive faces yet again over here. See y'all. What's up? Oh no, Alex Kazan banned Crosby. Oh no. Hashtag. No, don't do it. Don't do it. That's giving me flashbacks to when I think Rasmi accidentally banned me on stream. Oh no. There was a cheater in the game, and we were both like really quick with our fingers, but he was just ever so slightly quicker than me, and he accidentally banned me, and then he unbanned me literally right after that. It was really funny. My face, I think I have a video on it if you want to go ahead and check it out down in the description below, as well as Jake's stuff down in the description below as well. But I was like really confused for a second. I'm like, what just happened? It was a complete accident, and it happens. So don't do it again. I'm having flashbacks to that. Oh my goodness. Yo, Goofy, what's up? How you doing today? Muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros, los que hablan español. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you do indeed speak Spanish or a different language, thank you very much.
Indeed, thank you guys for dropping by. Spam another. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea right there, Danny. Hey, spam for another $2. There you go. 100%. Thank you guys for hanging out. There's waiting for a couple more players here to join in this match, and we should be able to go ahead and get the show on the road. We are almost ready. Match number 5. We've made it this far, playing on the map that is Streets. GS dominated last time we were here, but D2R haven't played very well versus GS on Arid. What happens here? I don't know. Like, it's one of those things. I thought GS was going to go wrap it up. Match number 4, they're going to win Arid, but that was not the case. I'm not going to make any predictions because I'm just going to be wrong. Both these teams, it's like trade for trade. It's really where we are right now. We're just trading back and forth. Watch some of these guys scrim. Shots look to be on. Of course, scrims, everybody's fooling around a little bit, so it doesn't have to be, or it doesn't show how the match is going to go with everybody's shots, whatnot. Everybody doesn't have to be serious in their scrim and whatnot. But overall, but both sides are looking good. They're warmed up and ready to play. Again, just waiting for another player to come in here, and we'll go ahead and get this going. I believe the last player just joined here.
Yes,
and we'll go ahead and get going.
I do believe we're almost there. Yes. Last player to join. Yes, you're correct, Jake. Hopefully we're ready to go. I think we're almost ready to go here, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in and for sticking with us. Rasmi, I see you there saying me. I don't know what that's for, but okay. Zed Music, what's up, ma'am? What's up? Yeah, man, that's how you say it. What's up, Fortress? What's up? Thank you very much for tuning in. King iOS. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Matches live.
Matches live. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch to the match. This is match number 5, best of 5. We got Gankstars starting on the T side. I do believe this is going to be a very slow-paced first round, purely based on what I just saw Richard doing. He was just kind of chillaxing. Yes, sir. Alrighty, Jake. And it seems to me as if Richard and General Gore are going to be pushing up towards the A bomb site. Thank you very much, Jake. And I do believe we should have a player going down. That is Examples that goes down right there, 3v3. And I think he should be able to get this bomb down. He does indeed sneak away with his life. Unfortunately for his teammates, does actually get picked off. General Gore falls. 3v1. Chris left in the situation. Bomb is down and not planted. So this should be a first round win for the side of D2R Mystic. And that is indeed the case right now. 3 players left alive for the side of D2R Mystic. 1-0 is the round count right now. Taking a look at the scoreboard after the very first round. Kuz at 2-0 for the side of D2R Mystic. Example and Richard both 1 kill, 1 death apiece on the side of Gankstars. And it's anyone's business right now. This is, of course, match number 5 of the Art of Warfare Finals, powered by Blaze Games, G Fuel Energy, as well as mobile esports. Shots going down over here. Not looking too good if you're on the side. Okay, not looking too good if you're on the side of Gankstars, because that was a complete and utter slaughter for the side of D2R Mystic. And that was interesting to say the least. Very well played by them, and this should be a clean cut and dry round for D2R Mystic. Although, as I say that, 1 player does fall. That's okay, though, because teammate is there to clean up and get that W. They're leading 2-0 right now in favor of D2R Mystic, and this looks to be as if, I think, yeah, so Example and Crew might be able to take this round purely based on, you know, 2 rounds. You don't win maybe off the pistol round and then the following round, but then by the 3rd or 4th round you might start to win a round, because you have the cash to buy the proper weapons. That being said, weapons do really help, but they don't mean everything. As I say that, a whole flurry of kills go down right there, and ultimately leaving, oh my goodness, the CTs. So that is Gankstars right there in a very not good situation. He's just gonna try and save, I believe. He's at 37 HP, MP5K in hand. I believe he has 25 bullets in the clip. He does indeed. He's going to try and rotate over here towards the A bomb site and do his very best, but it might not work out for him. He gets some shots down, is able to connect. Just over a minute left, but everyone knows where he is. This is going to be a very difficult round for him. And does indeed get taken out. And we have a 3-0 round count lead right now in favor of D2R Mystic. These 2 teams definitely no strangers to the long run, but of course it's gonna come down to whoever can put the pedal to the metal and stay there the longest. I do believe we should have. Okay, that was an interesting nade. Didn't connect with anyone, but that was, of course, to avoid someone pushing up and rushing their spawn, the T-spawn that is from the CT side. And Gramps doesn't see anything, so he opts to rotate back towards the B-bomb site just to make sure that he has eyes on the B-bomb site. Gunfight's going down over here towards the elbow area of the T-spawn, as well as the inside of the bar, the cafe rather. 5v5 still the case for the player count on each side. Kuza makes that actually a 5v4, but Chris with the god nade right there after the fact, getting his own trade right there, making this a 4v4 with just over a minute left in this round. And it looks as if they're going to try and rotate back towards the T-spawn, possibly towards mid or completely towards the A bomb site. That is exactly what's going on. 2v4 as Leonardo and crew are left in a very tough situation. A bomb site is going to be completely taken. Let's see if we can have Silent and Gramps do something here. That's exactly what's going on. Gramps takes one down, puts another shot, a few more shots actually on someone on the A bomb site. Gets tagged up himself. Bomb is planted on A, and I do believe Silent is trying to go for a flank ski. That's exactly what he's doing. Gets one kill. Gramps and Silent, they can definitely do this right now. Gramps pushing up on the right hand side. Silent has his back. One person is over here in the right side of library, and it does look as if General Gore does take out Silent. This is going to be a very tough round for Gramps to win. Almost impossible, and it is indeed impossible as Gramps ultimately dies to Richard right there. And 3-1 is the round count right now. Very well played round by Gankstars. Almost had the retake. Was the side of D2R Mystic, but ultimately not able to do that. And we're going to have to wait and see if this is going to be a very quick round or a longer round. Example, striking first, taken out Kuza. General Gore, though, gets taken out by Leonardo, actually, as a whole flurry of gunfights going on over here. One person left over here in Cafe, but Equilibrium and Richard get taken out, but Gramps ultimately does as well by Example's hand. And it looks to me as if Bomb is down right outside of Cafe. And this is going to be a very interesting round right here. Chris does pre-fire that. Doesn't connect with anything. He's just trying to get the cheeky one tap on the face. Gets tagged up. Tags up the other player as well. Opts to rotate. Putting down some more shots. He's tagged up. And he's also in a very difficult spot. But Silent missing shots as Chris is able to clean him up and gather the bomb and rotate his butt all the way over to the B bomb site with his teammate. Example down to 22 HP and a foul. Watching over him from the flank. That is a very nice skill from him. Nice. Gets nice down to the ground and out for the count as we have one player left alive on the side of D2R Mystic. They are the CTs. They have to either get this kill and defuse or defuse and hope that he does not get killed off of that bomb. He should be able to get this kill on the play. He does indeed, but that trade is there instantly. Chris, an Example, playing phenomenally right there, getting each other's trades. And Gankstars get another round on the board. They're still trailing, but they're getting much, much closer. 3-2. Whew. Damn, that was a very, very good round. I genuinely thought that was going to go in favor of D2R there for a second, but I was proven wrong. Gankstars have come to play. D2R, of course, still leading, but that doesn't necessarily mean... Oh my goodness, these nades! It's as if Gankstars just all of a sudden came back to life. They're roaring back to life when one player's left alive, and that is Gramps. Gramps literally not able to do a damn thing there because everyone was about to swarm him. And who can blame him? He can't do anything there. Whole team drops. You're left alone just holding a pistol. The best you can do is get maybe one kill in that scenario, but realistically speaking, not able to do that. Oh, okay. Accidentally did something there. Don't know what happened there, but we're okay. We're a-okay. It seems to me as if the T's will actually be sneaking up towards the A. Oh my goodness, they gotta dip, they gotta dip, they gotta dip. The T's gotta dip right now, and Kuza does the dirty business to Example. Richard gets one kill. 3, can he get a 4K? 2 more players pushing him up. If he gets, this is the entire roster. 1 more! Richard! Richard gets a 5K! Oh my, that is not what you want. What is the thought process behind that? That was insane. What is the thought process? My green screen is going haywire. What is that thought process? What is my hair? I don't know what just happened. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Richard. D2R, question mark, Yeetus fajitas. Folks, I don't think I've ever seen a play like that in the history of Forward Assault of me casting right now. That is nuts. Only here on the Art of Warfare Finals. Ooh. That was freaking nuts. I can't say anything else. Like, what? What just happened? 4v4. Chris goes down. Kuza takes Chris out right there with a headshot to the noggin. Same thing, but you know what I mean. Jellybean, okay. I think we're going to be able to get another kill over here. Yes, indeed, Richard gets a kill with the frag grenade down to 3 HP, 3v3. One person all the way at the back. CT spawn should be peeking out, but nice, actually gets example. Richard, 3 HP, can't peek this and not get the headshot. Unfortunately for him, does not do that, but gets away with his life. Bomb is planted onto the B-bomb site, and this should be a round win for D2R Mystic unless we have Equilibrium and Richard pulling out some sort of incredible top tier play. Equilibrium just chilling up top over here, waiting to see if a player's gonna hop it. There's one player up top, unable to get the kill, and this should be a round win for the side of D2R Mystic, and that's exactly what's going on over here. Pro plays, pro strats, making sure that the smoke is in the exact line of sight of the only other possible spot that the player could be hiding, which is in beans. And that is a very, very heads up play by the D2R roster. Well played by them. It is all tied up 4-4. That was nuts. I'm still, my head, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that Richard got a 5K because everyone just pushed him. Like, bro, that's like, don't do the strats 101. Don't all push. Don't all funnel into one player or two players at that. You know what though? When I think about it now, I think one of the players actually baited and made it look as if they were all backing up, and then Richard's just like, hey, what's crack-a-lack, and just kill them all. Oh my goodness, sometimes things like that happen. 3v1. It's probably going to be a round win for the side of D2R Mystic because 3 players are left alive for the CTs. 1 player should be flanking over here, which I really don't agree with. It's very predictable. Yet Leonardo gets the kill because General Gore is very weak, and General Gore did not have the reaction time there necessary to get that round win. Very well played shots by them. And I do believe they're going to be able to buy out. Yes, indeed, D2R Mystic does get the credits right there to buy out. Let's see where this Gankstars roster opts to push. Is it going to be the A-bomb site? It looks as if it's just going to be a distraction over here. Chris putting down some shots and putting down some utility as well. Ultimately looking like they're going to hit the B-bomb site. General War pushing up towards the top of the apartments over here. Example and Leonardo in a gunfight. Leonardo losing that to Example. 2 more players falling for this side of Gankstars, making it a 4v3. Bomb is going up towards B from the bottom hallway. And a gunfight's going up over there. Gramps and General Gore at it. Gramps ultimately wins that. Gramps down to 66 HP, 4v2. Smoke is down directly in front of the crates and front of apps. Equilibrium striking, getting silent, making this a 3v2. But Gramps not choking shots right there. Choked a few, but not enough to make that go in favor of Richard. And this should be another round win for D2R Mystic. Unless we see some sort of hero play right here, which of course is possible. Equilibrium at 100 HP, Gramps at 19, Kuz at 100, Nice at 66. So it is definitely possible, but not likely. Everyone on the map being nice and quiet, making sure not to give away their position. Equilibrium, of course, making a little bit of sound, putting out some shots, unable to connect, and Equilibrium falls to the foul of Kuza. Right now, we got a 6-4 round count in favor of D2R Mystic. Whew. Taking a look at the scoreboard again. Over here, we got Example on the side of Gankstars, 9-9. Leonardo, same thing on D2R Mystic, 9-9. These KDs are very similar, trickling down, changing up ever so slightly by a few kills or deaths, but more or less the same, except for Equilibrium, who's actually at 3-8. Obviously not nice to go negative. Sometimes, you know, you can't help it. Gramps, though, gets a kill on Richard, making this a 5v3 with the help of his teammate. Equilibrium does trade that out, though, making it a 4v3. Leonardo falls to the foul of Equilibrium. Just over a minute 27 left in this round. Putting down some more shots is Nice. Gets Example. This should be another round win for D2R Mystic. And it seems to me as if Gankstars has a little bit in the tank left, and then just, I don't know, it just leaks, I guess. It seems to be what's going on over here. As I say that, Chris definitely not leaking whatsoever. 66 HP and a fat dream over here, a big dream. PHAT, it's looking like he might be able to get this player on the right hand side if he does check his corner, but he's gonna get backstab. Is that the case? Does he check his back? Is this time gonna work out? It does indeed, and I'm a dumb dude right there for switching around the cam. I meant to switch it to the player that was backstabbing, but either way. Oh my goodness gracious me, I was gonna say something else, but that didn't work out for the round, but that's okay. It is a-okay. Yo chat, what's up? How's it going? Last match indeed. And I don't know who's gonna clutch up or take this to the very last round. Possible is round 25, but apart from that, I have no idea. Trey is going down over here. 4v4 situation. Smoke is inside of the library. Player who put it down decides to back up. Nice does not know that though, so he's still chilling over there at a. Gramps gets a 2-piece right there. X23 on Richard, an example, but ultimately gets traded out by Chris, making this a 3v2. And it seems to me as if they're gonna opt to rotate back to A, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe not. They're trying to go back towards the mid area. Equilibrium and company over here. Making his way down is Chris, 47 HP and a dream. It should be a round win for the CTs, so that's D2R Mystic. But Chris has definitely pulled things out of nowhere, and Kuza gets the Chris Annihilator foul. I don't know what that was, but oh my goodness gracious me. Chris is definitely showing off his skills over here. Switches to the pistol. Are both players, I don't know what's going on over here. Both players missing almost every single shot. Silent able to get that kill on Chris, and Nice able to get that kill onto Equilibrium. As we go into the flip right here, we got teams flipping up. Pistol side switch over here. Taking a look at the stats real quick as well. Both sides of the stats very similar. Gankstars edging out ever so slightly D2R Mystic, except for the points. Of course, 31.89 for D2R Mystic, 29.32 for Gankstars. Top player General Gore at 28.84 for Gankstars. Gramps for D2R Mystic at 27.53 points. But this match is obviously still not over, so we don't know exactly if stats are 100% going to play a role in it, because this is match number 5 of the possible 5 matches. And it seems to me as if it's going to be a 4v4, 3v3 as we get some kills onto the A-bomb site. 3v2, Silent not checking his back. I don't know if they're going to opt to move back or if they're going to just chillax. Okay, so Nice is moving all the way around. Goose is just watching his back, just chilling back in T-spawn. And this should be Nice to lose this round unless, example, can get this kill on Kuza right over here, actually. So if Kuza gets this kill, this will open up the map and possibly allow them to get the round win. But is this going to happen? Kuza does indeed get it. That was excellent timing right there. Excellent teamwork as well, because I believe Kuza got out there and his teammate knew that he was there, that the enemy was there, and just distracted him with audio, with his footsteps, which allowed Kuza to get that kill, but unfortunately for him, not able to do much after that. 2v1 Equilibrium and Chris versus Nice. Nice down to 66 HP, and a bomb plant will be coming in right now. Are we going to be able to see the bomb planter alive, or is he going to die right here? It does look as if he's going to escape with his life. And 74 HP is Equilibrium. 46 now. 2 players shooting back at Nice. Nice at 7 HP. He's about to get tagged up and probably die. Does indeed die. 4-8 right now is the round count in favor of D2R Mystic, but it will be 5-8 momentarily after this defuse goes off. Go ahead and leave the hashtag G2 or not G2R D2R or hashtag GS to show your support for your favorite team. That it will be hashtag D2R or hashtag GS. Go ahead and leave that in the chat or in the comment section below. and leave your predictions as well, round count, as well as I guess who you think the top fragger will be for both teams. Go ahead and leave that in the chat or in the comment section below. This round has started. 8-5 round count right now in favor of D2R Mystic. General Lore striking first, taking out Gramps. And it does look like we're going to have a full rotation back over towards the T-spawn. And it does look like General Lore gets tagged up as well. Chris and crew pushing up ever so slightly. And Leonardo pushing back towards the library side. Does spot a player on the truck back there. Behind the truck, rather. Tags him up. Does get tagged up immediately as well. Although he does have backup right there. Silence and crew. Kuza gets tagged up from mid. And that spot is just nasty. It's just filthy. Kuza didn't know what hit him. Chris, an example, do indeed do the cleanup work right there. And it seems to me as if this will be a round win for Gankstars. Taking a look at the scoreboard real quick, 13-9 rather for Chris. And then on the other side of things for D2R Mystic, 11-11 for Kuza. But of course, sometimes stats don't tell you everything. And it seems to me as if right now this should be, like I said earlier, a round win for Gankstars. Unless some sort of incredible play comes out of Leonardo and Silent, but does not look like that's going to be the case. I think they're just going to opt to save here. That would be the smart decision. They do have the round lead, or the rounds lead, as well as the opportunity to save, which would be the smart play here. Both teams being very quiet, not exposing themselves whatsoever. Over here, example able to take out Silent with 6 seconds left, and that should be it for this round. Gankstars gets 2 rounds away from tying it all up over here, 6-8. They trail to D2R Mystic. Whew. This game is definitely a round 5 or a game 5. You can definitely tell the difference between a game 1 or 4, right? Especially when it's a 2-2. Both teams firing on all cylinders. Maybe not 100% of the time, but definitely for the 90-95% of the time. And it's just going to come down to who can outgun and outplay and outlast their opponent. This should be a B-bomb push, I believe, as gunfights are ensuing on it, as well as utility being used on the B-bomb site from B long. None have fallen yet, but that doesn't mean that no one's going to fall from an A that's coming in soon. Example doesn't get tagged up. I do believe that was a flash. I don't know what that flash was for because no one pushed up. This could be a rotation, though. Kuza does actually spot Richard and takes Richard out. Very well placed shots by him. General Gore pushing over here towards Beans. And he might actually catch someone off bomb plant. 4v3 Equilibrium and Example. Take out Gramps and Silent. 3v3. And Kuza and Nice do the business. Taking out 2 members of Gankstars, making it a 2v3. Bomb is also planted. This is definitely not favorable if you are a fan of Gankstars. It should be a clean... Oh, there's a knife kill! There's a knife kill! That's 2k gold! 2k gold minimum right there going in. Nyson gets the dirty shank right there with the Huntsman knife. Very well placed by him. And this is indeed a round win for D2R Mystic. Or sorry, actually, never mind. Never mind. I thought that was going to go in favor of D2R Mystic, but they defused it just in the nick of time. D2R Mystic loses that round. They are now 1 round ahead of Gankstars, 8-7. I do believe this is going to be a split push just to feel each other out on whichever site they're trying to hit. Not 100% sure, but that seems to be the case. Ooh, Richard getting tagged up from library, but only did 4 HP. Leonardo actually ends up taking out Richard. Chris getting that trade, though, onto Silent, making the 3v4 is Kuza. Gunfight's going down over here on the A-bomb site. Now it's a 1v4. This should be a clean cut and dry round for the D2R Mystic roster. I don't see why it wouldn't be, as they are leading right now 4-1 in terms of body count. This should be a clean and cut and dry round for D2R Mystic. I do believe he's gonna save over here. Yeah, Equilibrium is saving. He's got 7.1k, but it's not a bad idea to save, especially in a 1v4 scenario. Maybe get a kill or two, but definitely not gonna go for the fuse. Oh, he might be able to get this kill over here. Does indeed. Now all he has to do is stay alive and make sure that he ends up getting the save. He gets 2. Wow. I don't know why you go looking for him. There's no real reason to go looking for him. Knife only? I don't know what that one. Go ahead and spam hashtag D2R or hashtag GS, whoever you think is going to win. Let us know the round count as well as the top fragger for both teams. So yeah, go ahead, hashtag GS or hashtag D2R, and let us know who you think is going to win and by how much. Ooh, okay, so I think we have a few gunfights going on towards the back of A and library, and that's exactly what's going to go on. General Gore putting down a smoke over here, and it seems to me as if he's going to try and flash his way in. That's exactly what he's going to do, and the flash comes in. The shaky shots from General Gore, are they going to ultimately make him choke? And I do think that's going to happen. No, it's not. Kuza choking just a little bit more, but does get traded out by Gramps. 4v4. That was probably the sloppiest shooting I've seen from General Gore in a while, but it happens. No worries. Teammate was there for the trade. Very well placed shots by them. 2v4 as this should be another round win for the D2R roster, unless we have Richard, who's coming up with an MP5K over here, is able to do something. He is not. He gets taken out by Leonardo. 1v4. Bomb is planted. This is deja vu all over again. Who's it? Example. Left in a 1v4, 100 HP with a foul. Just walked through the door and got shot from like 3 different angles. Not a good outcome for the Gankstars side of things. D2R Mystic are 3 rounds away from clutching up and getting this map number 5, thus resulting in a W in the Art of Warfare Finals, powered by Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula, as well as mobile esports. Both teams definitely want this prize. Over $1,000 after Apple takes their cut, as well as 120,000 of in-game gold currency, and the bragging rights, the clout, everything that follows could be D2R Mystics or Gankstars. We're gonna have to wait and see. Ooh, okay, Leonardo got in a gunfight there. Ultimately pulls back. Gramps gets taken out by Example, as well as General Gore, putting in the final blows. Silent, though, taking out General Gore, as General Gore got a little overzealous. 4v4. Bomb is being rotated on the B-bomb site. The B-bomb site has been officially cleared out, although Kuza and crew are a little shaky in terms of the actual pushing up onto the bomb site. There's one person in cafe, there's one person back ruins. That back ruins person actually gets taken out. Equilibrium was there. One player left alive over here, and Kuza ends up taking out Example, even though Kuza is at 15 HP. And this seems to be a pattern that I have seen basically every single round. 4v2, then 4v1. Never mind. Pattern has been broken. It's a 2v2. No longer going to be a 4v1 situation, but as I say, that's going to be a 2v1 as Richard pushes up onto the bomb site. Is he going to be able to get the kill and defuse? Both players are fairly far away, except for there's one player actually that did push up onto the ruin side and does indeed push up further and gets that kill on Richard. 2 rounds away from getting this W. D2R Mystic poised to take this win. Chat, how's it going? Avatar, Gustavo, D-Team, Gunbroker, what's up? Shakalama, what's up? Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. 2K Gold will be given away after this matchup, so don't forget, stick around, and enjoy. 5v5 right now. Nothing significant going on right now. Just some gun trade or some gunfire being traded. Bullets being traded as well. Example gets a first frag kill on. Nice. That was a very nicely placed Kobe right there. Oh my goodness. Score, Gramps, Kuza. What just happened? 2 headshots right there. Get dinked in the face, and I don't know what just happened there. Okay, never mind. That looked as if it was an enemy, but that's a teammate. 4v1. This should be around for the side of Gankstars, unless Silent can do anything clutching. Not able to do that, and this did result in a round win for Gankstars. They are still trailing, but they are getting closer. 8-11 against D2R Mystic. Go, 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 indeed. And it looks as if we're going to have some nades that are gonna go down towards the mid site from Equilibrium. General, we're pushing up towards Cafe. And I think he might be able to get a kill or two if they do end up pushing him. He's in a prime spot. Equilibrium does actually take out Nice, making it a 5v4. Does actually get first frag as well. And first frags generally get the round win, and that seems to be the case right here as we have a 1-player advantage. 1 player gets dinked, 1 player goes down actually as Chris gets down to 10 HP. This is going to be a very tough situation for the T sides as Chris is just waiting for his teammates to help him out. Right there in this situation, I think I would have stayed down and out for the count and just waited for my teammates to help me out. Just a little bit longer, but as I say that, Gramps left in a 2v1 scenario. 38 HP to his name, 100 HP to Richard and Equilibrium's name, along with a foul in hand for both players. This is definitely doable. But is it likely? No. Definitely not, but it's definitely doable. Gramps going to be able to get the headshot as well. Equilibrium does fall. Richard and Gramps left in a 1v1. It's all going to come down to this gunfight right here. Does get spotted. Gramps chokes some shots. 10 HP. Pulls out a pistol. Not going to reach out. Has some time. Can regroup. Right there. He's faking it out. He's faking it out. Richard heard him come this way. Now Gramps is rotating over to the other side. And by the time Richard is going to realize it might be too late, or can Gramps get the timing? 13 seconds left. Gramps has to get this kill. He has committed to this kill. If he does not get this kill, round loss. Gramps clutching up 1v2. Huge plays by Gramps. Massive, 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 massive balls on that man right there. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did I just watch? After that, you have to be hyped. You really have to be hyped. Like, there's no way that D2R Mystic is going to lose this. Surely. Surely, after that round, that clutch 1v2, I don't see it happening. 5 or 4v4, 3v4 as Gramps gets a 2-piece right there. X23 on Chris and General Gore. 2 very powerful players going down early on. This is potentially the last round. Kuza going down. Example going down to Kuza's AK. Richard trying to stay alive. I don't know what that was. Got caught in knife with his knife out. And this is, unless we can get Equilibrium to clutch this 1v4, this is going to be a D2R Mystic map win as well as finals win. I don't know. I think Equilibrium might be in luck if he gets this kill, but nope. That's it, folks. That's all she wrote. D2R Mystic are your 2019 Forward Assault Art of Warfare champions, powered by Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula. Congratulations to D2R Mystic. Congrats. Through the thick and thin, they stuck through it and definitely deserve that win, especially after that showing on that last match. That was freaking incredible. Gramps with the 1v2 clutch. I think he was down to 10 HP. The mind games that man just played with I believe it was Richard. The mind games, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That was an incredible series. GG, well played by both teams, 100%. It went back and forth. It really did. But ultimately, D2R Mystic able to get that win. Congratulations to D2R Mystic. They are your 2019 Photo Assault Art of Warfare champions, powered by Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula. Whew. From all of us at Mobile Esports over here, we really want to thank you for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get that gold giveaway started. It'll be a 2K gold giveaway. So go ahead and spam hashtag, y'all already know, D2R champs. D2R champs. Go ahead and spam that in the chat below. D2R champs, followed with your Photo Assault in-game name. Also, hashtag GS versus D2R, and then your Photo Assault in-game name. Gankstars has contacted us saying that they're giving away a P250 AK Huntsman with Gangstar skins in Photo Assault to one lucky viewer. So go ahead and spam that in the chat below. That again will be hashtag GS versus D2R, followed by your Photo Assault in-game name, to be entered in a giveaway which Gankstars has graciously given a P250 AK Huntsman with the Forward Assault skin, the Gankstars Forward Assault skin. So go ahead and put that in the chat below. I'll leave that there. And then don't forget, for the 2K gold giveaway, that'll also be hashtag D2R champs. Hashtag D2R champs and hashtag GSVS2R. A lot of hashtags, I know. Type both in, you'll be golden. With that being said, I'm going to go to a quick commercial break over here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Go ahead and spam those hashtags, hashtag D2R champs and hashtag GS versus D2R, followed with your Photo Assault in-game name to be entered in the Gankstars skin giveaway in Forward Assault. We'll be right back after these few words.
Do way better. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you?
Morning.
Come on, try.
G Fuel Energy Crystals. Energy that pops.
Welcome back, everyone, over here at Mobile Esports. Thank you very much for tuning in. That was an insane matchup right there. And I do believe that Gramps 1v2 clutch was actually a 1v4 ace right there. 1v4 clutch by Gramps. I do believe that is the case. That was absolutely freaking incredible. Like, I can't describe how incredible that last round was, coupled with the fact that Richard got a 5K. They all funneled in. Like, anyway, we have some developments here. So we're giving away 2K gold. We're giving away Gangstar skins in game, and we're giving away a Mobile Esports Art of Warfare op skin in game as well. And I have selected all viewers randomly, or all entrants randomly, and have selected 3 lucky winners we're going to go ahead and go through that real quick, all right? So, without further ado, congratulations to Happy Friend for the winning comment right there on the Gankstars skin. So my dude, you'll be getting the Gankstars skin shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoy them. I know that you've seen them, and I know that in my opinion they're very, very nice, very, very awesome. Hopefully you enjoy them. Moving on, we got the 2K Gold giveaway winner. Congratulations to, drumroll please, Quanta Kill, congratulations, 2K Gold headed your way very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy the gold. Typically, it's about 3 to 5 days, anywhere between then, a little bit more, a little bit less, but that's about it on that end. Thank you very much for tuning in and enjoy the gold. And last but certainly not least, the mobile esports Art of Warfare skin for the op. Congratulations to, drumroll please, Messi. Congratulations, Messi. Art of Warfare skin will be given to you as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, and that's honestly the extent of what I can say. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really, really do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please, please, please make sure to leave a like throughout this, I think, like almost 2 months now that has been progressing with the championship. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick over here. So for the bracket round, we had Syndicate and Winx. Winx ultimately taking out Syndicate. Gankstars versus Rise. Of course, Gankstars taking them out. Then finding themselves in the finals versus D2R Mystic after taking out Winx. On the other side of the bracket, we have D2R Mystic taking out XXIV. Then right underneath that, we have Team Nemesis versus Patriot. Patriot looked to possibly take that game, but unfortunately for them, not able to do so. Nemesis does indeed advance, but unfortunately for Nemesis, D2R Mystic was just too much for them to handle, and D2R Mystic did indeed come back and take the W, finding themselves in the finals versus Gankstars. And after a very hard fought and literally map 5, D2R Mystic are your Forward Assault 2019 Art of Warfare champions. Whew. That was freaking incredible. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in. It really, 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 really was an amazing, amazing stream. And I think Alex Exam is saying he sent the golds real quick. real freaking quick. So hopefully you check your golds and then you'll have them right there. But yeah, that's about it for me. This has been a 4-hour stream. Yes, like 3 or 4 minutes shy from a 4-hour long stream. Whew. Thank you very much for tuning in. Jake says, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Go ahead and check out our social medias down in the description below. Go ahead and check us out if you want more of our faces. And yeah, that's about it from me. Thank you very much for tuning in. And this is, that was a good match. It was a good match to say the least. D2R Mystic are your 2019 Forward Assault Art of Warfare champions, partnered with Blaze Games and G Fuel Energy Formula, as well as Mobile Esports. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like as well as a follow. Go ahead and check out all our socials down in the description below to know when we are live again and what tournaments we have going on. That's about it. Take it easy.